Speak Life Radio.
Yo, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Speak Life Radio right here on GorillaCross.com. Streaming live on the Gorilla Cross app, SpeakLifeRadio.com, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We are everywhere live right now, broadcasting from downtown Las Vegas. I'm your host, Quan59, and we have a dope, amazing show for you once again tonight, man. I'm super excited about this show. We have a dope interview. I got two special guest hosts tonight in the building, and we have a really dope artist that we're interviewing. My man Aaron Cole is going to be live on the line with us in just a couple minutes right here. If you could do me a favor, share the live video stream with your people. Download the Gorilla Cross app. Let people know we are live on the line right now, right here. We appreciate it. We're going to be doing live music and video reviews as well. We're going to be giving away $10 to the best video or song, because today is $10 Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I had tacos. I'm all filled up, man. We want to fill you up too with some good music, with the word, and with $10 so you can buy your own tacos. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we are going to have a dope show for you live here in the studio. We appreciate it. What I need all you to do, if you're watching live on the line right now, is shout your city. Let us know where you're listening from, where you're tuned in from, where you're watching. Let us know right now. We want to shout you out. We have people from other countries watching a lot. Canada is actually been heavy in Speak Life Radio, so that's been super dope, man. We definitely appreciate that. We have a new sponsor for the show. We're going to be talking about that as well. You'll see the ad scrolling across the screen, but Revive Collective Apparel is our official sponsor for the month of April, so make sure you check it out. Super dope shirt. I'm not just saying that. I asked him to sponsor it after I got the shirt. I didn't want him to just give me money to give me money. I wanted to make sure the shirt was legit, because we want legit sponsors on our show. But there are some really dope Christian clothing brands out there, and Revive Collective Apparel is definitely one of them. You can check them out right now, and you get a discount. If you go to revivecollectiveapparel.com, you get a 15% off code, SpeakLifeFam15, for 15% off anything in the online store. So make sure you check that out. Big shout out to my man, Lamar Riddick. Really dope line he has there, man. If you guys want to be a sponsor of Speak Life Radio, just DM me. You can hit me up, Quan@GorillaCross.com, man. There's many ways to get a hold of us in 2021. But without further ado, man, I got to introduce my co-host, because most people don't even know this. He is the original host. I was his co-host, episode 1 of Speak Life Radio. My man Simply T in the building. What's good? It's been way too long.
Man, let's get it right. I was the host of the pilot season.
The pilot season?
This is the pilot season. It wasn't the official season of Speak Life until you took that thing over. I was the host of the pilot season. Let's say that. I feel more comfortable saying that.
You were the host you were the host with me of season 2 also, though.
That was the real season.
And then,
that was the real season.
And then you were the co-host with me in season 5, I believe, 6, 7, I believe 8.
I've been around.
You've been around for a long time,
I've
man.
been around. Yeah.
Now, I get to see him once a week anyways, sometimes twice a week. So it's not like we haven't seen each other since then.
Nah.
We've been homies ever since, but we were in the garage. We were live streaming before most people were live streaming.
Absolutely.
We had one webcam hitting us, and we were interviewing. Our very first interview, you hooked it up with Sho Baraka and then Bizzle. I can't remember in what order it was, but Sho Baraka and Bizzle were our first featured artists. We were interviewing local talent and stuff like that, but Sho Baraka and Bizzle were the first people you brought on, and ever since then, every week for the last 6 or 7 or 9 years, we've had like a featured artist on every week.
I didn't realize I was the first one to do that.
Yeah.
See, man, this dude right here, man. Your memory is incredible.
Never smoked weed, never drank alcohol, never smoked cigarettes, drug-free.
Look, I can't
My
say the
memory
same.
stays tight.
I can't say the same. Maybe that is why I struggle. Maybe memory-wise.
It's possible.
We're going to pray for some recovery right now.
Yo. Las Vegas Recovery House. No. Listen, man. Make sure you check us out. Please share the live video stream with your people right now, man. If you're not sharing it, then quit watching. I'm joking. Keep watching, but please share the live video stream with your people as well. We will have Aaron Cole on in about 1.5 minutes, so please do that. And we're watching. We're tuned in live on GorillaCross.com, on YouTube. We're everywhere, man. So make sure you guys check that out because we're excited to be on with you. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, man. We got Bashan, I hope I said your name right, from Toronto. Like I said, man, Canada. I just mentioned Canada. And Canada jumps right in the building, man. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in from other countries, from wherever you're listening, man. We definitely appreciate that. Simply T, what have you been up to for the past 7 years?
For the past 7 years, you say? I got kids now. When we first started, I didn't have kids.
Okay.
So now I have kids. A whole new level of stress. But a good stress. A great stress.
Positive stress.
Got a bunch of new things I'm working on. Man's Raw Podcast. Check it out on Vegas Hype Media every Saturday at 4 p.m. You can check me out on the morning show here on KCP Power 88, the Wake Up Squad. And every Friday, we got the Weekend with Simply T and Friends. That's my baby right there on 88.1. So be sure, if you're in Las Vegas, if you're not in Las Vegas, check me out on power88lv.com. So I've been grinding, man. I've been working, man.
How has that morning show been going?
The morning show? Now,
that's virtual still, right?
It's still virtual.
Okay.
It's still virtual. Now, the morning show was brought into because of changes that went on with the radio station. Now, at first I was like, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't have the time, but I love my people over there at 88.1, so I made time. And I got to tell you, I really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
The virtual thing is not as hard as I thought it would be. And in the beginning, it took some adjustments because it's nothing like being in the studio. It's not like being in the studio, chopping it up, talking, and gauging people's energy and flow and everything like that. But when you're doing virtual, it's kind of you got to wait for cues.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're playing double dutch. Do I jump in now? It's a bunch of, no, you go, my bad.
Yeah.
No, you go. And then edit it out in post or whatever. But I got to say, I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it.
That's good, man. That's good. My bad. I'm trying to, my tablet's tripping with these beats.
And I want you to go ahead and create one.
Wire.
No. That's a sign right there.
Wire, bro.
That's a sign right there, man. Yo, look, for all those who don't know, who thinks Quan 5'9" is just some radio personality, who are just getting hip to what's going on here at Speak Life, Quan used to rap, make beats, all types of things, man. So I think that's just the spirit.
Real talk, I think I was rapping when we started the radio show.
You were.
And that was something that I stopped rapping so we could promote more.
Right.
We were doing the live events, and there was a lot of young, hungry artists, and I was not hungry anymore. And that's kind of...
You felt like it was time to shift the lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, you still got it in you. You still got a couple beats in you, man, And
Simply T probably remembers the last time I rapped because I lost my voice, and I just set the mic down. I said, I'm done. I set the mic down.
If we're going to do this, we got to do it right. If we're going to tell this story, now, I do remember this. My past experience with, weed, smoking, alcohol did not eliminate this story from my brain, man. I remember the last time Quan 5'9" rapped. He didn't lose his breath. He lost his wind, y'all. He got tired.
I got tired, but I also lost my voice. I couldn't, it wasn't coming out anymore.
So you lost your voice before you got... Because he basically said, you know what?
I was done. No, I was done because I lost my voice.
Okay,
I was out of breath too, but yeah, it was over.
Now we got the full story.
Yeah,
I never knew it was the voice. I always thought it was the lungs.
No, because and I blame it on the monitors. To be honest, when you don't have good monitors and you're like trying to yell into the mic, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It gets a little crazy there.
So now I got a whole new perspective of that night because I was like, dang, Quan, because I thought the lungs gave out and Quan basically said, you know what? I'm done.
I was done. Bro.
He said, I'm done. He put down the mic and walked off and just started doing promotion and radio ever since that day.
Exactly. Come on in, Serena. We do have another special guest co-host with us. Serena Ray will be in the building. She's going to terrorize your music because she can sing. She can sing. And she did move my camera a lot.
She knocked that mug. Boom. She said, forget that camera.
It's still good. I mean, it's a little.
You just might have to lower your seat just a little bit because you're sitting really high. All right, don't sit down. You got to sit down, put the weight on it, and then hit the lever.
Teach her to get these seats. She's good right there. She's good right there. Yeah.
Good. All right.
What up, Serena?
What up, Quan? What up?
So Serena was on. I'm going to brag about her a little bit. She was on season 13 of The Voice.
Okay.
And you know, if she wants to talk about it, she can talk about like the politics involved in that. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we could shed some light on it. Well, The Voice, it's a TV show, obviously. So TV show is going to be a TV show. My experience with it, I was 17. I'm 21 now. There's a lot of auditions you have to go to before even getting to the main show. So that was a process in itself. That took like 2 years, not going to lie. Don't give up, y'all. Anybody who has dreams out there, keep auditioning, keep doing it. You get told no, it's okay. I got told no like 10 times before even making it on The Voice. I also tried for Idol and America's Got Talent and stuff like that. Same thing. But it was really dope. It was a good exposure. It was awesome meeting everybody and being a part of that. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, it's on YouTube.
I'm going to check that out. Shoot, how do we find that?
Serena Ray.
Yeah.
The Voice. That's all you got to type in.
Serena Ray, The Voice.
Yeah.
I got issues with The Voice.
Me too.
I do.
I'm not going to be a hater.
You know what show I do like? I like Songland.
Okay.
I like that because, you know, it's people's own, you know, songs on, you know, they control a lot more. I feel like sometimes The Voice is kind of like more like karaoke sometimes.
It really is. And then they don't let you be yourselves, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
It's up to them what they want to show, what they want you to sing. Little disclaimer there, if y'all didn't know.
Another issue I have is when you look at American Idol, a lot of people who went through the American Idol engine, they blew up. They had a career. Yeah. But how many people from The Voice, other than, you know, a couple of the country stars, how many people from The Voice really had a career from that?
Correct. You're right. Yeah, a lot of people say that too. The contracts that you have to do to even be a part of these shows are ridiculous. They literally own you, in my opinion. Like, you're not allowed to be yourself, like I said.
And let me stop talking because I actually work for NBC,
Lord.
an NBC affiliate. Like, I'm really getting real comfortable here on Speak Life.
Right? I'm like, what did they say on the contract? I couldn't say. Get sued. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, and that's crazy because you probably did have an NDA, correct?
What was that?
NDA, non-disclosure.
Yes. For 2 years, even after being on the show, I didn't even get to be a part of a team. I just was aired. I could not even go be an artist after that. I couldn't go, you know, I had people contacting me, you know, producers, stuff like that. They wanted me to work with them, but I was still owned by
that is crazy.
People.
Now I got a whole different level of contentment for it now, you know?
Exactly.
Can't even hustle afterwards. Come on now.
And Sha Moye says, yo, Serena got a dope voice.
Oh, Sha Moye, that's my homie. Yeah, he's dope. He's a great artist.
Yeah.
If y'all have not heard him, go check out Audemars on all platforms. That's been my song lately. Sha Moye.
Hey. Promoting like a mug over here. Yo,
she came in promoting.
She is dope. We might have her sing a cappella on the show.
I like that.
She's always ready to sing.
Always ready to sing?
You are always ready.
Yeah, I love
And that's
singing.
what's dope about you because so many artists are scared to like just go on the spot.
Yes.
She came over to the house for Easter. This is my spiritual daughter, by the way, folks.
Right. Yeah.
Where I'm getting her right. But she came over to the house and actually wanted to sing for my family. She had to leave early before she could. But, you know, that surprised me because most people don't want to do that. Like, I'm too shy. But I think it's dope that she has a gift and she wants to go out there and share it with the world. And I think more people need to have that boldness when God gives you something to share, to go out there and actually share it and be bold about it and have that confidence because God gave that to you to use and to share. So I think that's really dope.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. But without further ado, we do have a headline artist today on the show. This dude, listen, man, I think the first time we talked to him, he was 14 or 15. I can't remember. So we're going to figure that out. We're going to do the timeline when he gets on. But listen, man, I saw this dude just making EPs, making singles, some young dude making some dope music. I'm like, yo, who is this kid? I had to check him out. So we started checking him out. We got to know each other really good through social media. So we started chopping it up, got him on the radio show a few times. And then this dude all of a sudden is signing to a major record label, Goatee Records. From, Toby Mac is the owner of Goatee, DC Talk. Toby Mac, actually, the first song I ever rapped on stage in person was a DC Talk song. Yes, it was a whole bunch of white dudes rapping in a youth group. I fired all of them. And Aaron, if you could unmute your mic too. We do have the man, and he's a man now, from Boys to Men, but he's not from the group Boys to Men. My man Aaron Cole live on the line with us right here on Speak Life Radio. Aaron, what's up? What's good? Welcome to the show.
Man, what's up, man? Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, man, what's
Great
up?
to be back.
I know, man. It's been way too long. I hadn't realized. I looked at our previous shows, and it had been like 3 years since we had you on last time. So I thought it was really dope being able to get you on again and listen to all your new music. The last couple days. And there was one song in particular that I've been bumping already because my homegirl introduced me to the song. She's like, yo, first of all, we were doing a photo shoot. So she gets in my car and automatically, I turn it on. The last music that was playing on my YouTube music comes on, and it's a John Legend song. I can't remember what song it was, but it was kind of sexual. And I was like, dang, I felt bad because she's like, yo, I don't listen to this kind of music. Can we play something else? I'm like, my bad.
You heathen.
I know, pretty much. I felt like that. And she's like, yo, can you play this song by Aaron Cole, Only You? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, Aaron Cole's my dude. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I got to hit him up. And so she played the song, and I'm like, yo, this is sick. This is like on another level of Aaron Cole. Like it really was, because you've been rapping, you've been singing, but the singing you were doing before was more of the sing-songy rap singing, right?
Yeah.
With these songs that came out recently that you've been doing, you are singing. Talk to us about that process, man, of you coming up, being a young artist in the game, and now here you are signed to a major record label. And I mean, dog, you're grown. I mean, first of all, your voice has changed, man. I'm chirping out right now.
Crazy. Yeah. Nah, bro. Yeah, it's been a journey, bro. Like the whole thing has been crazy. I know I don't know if last time I shared my story of like growing up doing music, but I started rapping at 3, and then when I was 7, I grew up in church. So my granddad was a pastor, and then it was almost like a family church. Like we had a lot of people, but basically the whole praise and worship team was my family, because everybody in my family pretty much sing but my pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was 7, there was this one time where my uncle, he was singing this song by Byron Case called I Will Bless the Lord. I don't know if y'all know that song, but I Will Bless the Lord. He was singing this song, and it got to the part where Byron started really going in, and my uncle started messing up the words. Now I know he was just doing it his way, but at that time, listening to that song, I'm like, man, you messing it up. What are you doing? So I told him that after the service, and he was just like, man, next time I'm gonna bring you up there. I was like, nah, I just thought he was capping. Literally next time he was doing that song, he brought me up there, you know what I'm saying? And I sung it, and I was in the choir ever since. And so that's where it started developing the singing and the rapping. But I was never really confident in the singing like that, because I'm like, oh, I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
So you were rapping at that time already when they pulled you up there?
Yeah, I was rapping. I started rapping at 3. So I was putting out stuff in my area, all that stuff.
Yeah.
When's the first time you actually put out a song? How old were you?
I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah, he broke all this down and is there for you. So
yeah.
He said his friends was on Disney. He was on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He been
talk.
He been on it.
I like when I come to an interview and they prepared.
He listened to the songs.
Hey, that there for me song broke down the whole journey. And it is cool to hear you, because I have had a chance to speak to you or interview you or talk to you. So it's cool to hear that, you just weren't saying it because it rhymed. Like, this is actually your story. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what you was on. You started rapping at the age 3. You knew exactly who and what you wanted to be. And it's crazy to see that you here doing it at a high level, man. So it's inspirational.
Yeah.
Inspirational.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. So I put out a song before. Like, at that time, it wasn't, of course, Apple Music, nothing like that. So I had the tapes. Like, we put it on tapes. We put it on the CDs. Burnt the CDs. Made the cover. Printed the cover at. You know what I'm saying? My pops worked at Walmart. He printed the cover at Walmart. Put it in the, you know what I'm saying, CD Jones, and got it popping. You know what I'm saying? Went to shows. Did shows in the area for no money, for chicken dinners, all that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell stories for days about that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you still do shows for chicken dinners? Because we got chicken out here in Vegas.
Nah. Nah, can't go down like that. Nah, just playing. So boom. Time goes by, about 12 years old. Like I said, I grew up in church, so the whole time, you know what I'm saying, I'm in church, but like, I want to say, like, I didn't have like a personal relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like, I'm doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, based on what my family taught me going to church, what I know. But I say at 12, like, that's when I really got a relationship with God for myself, because I was going to school and they was calling me the good kid, and I was coming to my pops like, man, why are they calling me the good kid? I don't even understand. Like, I'm just doing what y'all taught me, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, like, my pops was telling me, like, man, like, you set apart, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. Like, just really, my pops was witnessing to me. Like, I tell everybody, like, my pops got me saved. So I went into my room, you know what I'm saying, I prayed to God, gave my life to God in my room, you know what I'm saying, and that's where I started developing a relationship for myself. Yeah. So from there, that's when I got serious about, you know what I'm saying, really music and figuring out that this was my calling. And so it was like, hit the ground running. Like, I was writing every day. I was, you know what I'm saying, doing all kinds of stuff every day, just trying to get stuff out. So I put out a project at 12. That was the first project that got like on Apple Music and all that stuff. And like iTunes and stuff like that. And then like just started making more and more noise in the area. And then I got into a group at 14 that's a long story. I did want to be in a group, but my pops was like, I think we need to be in a group. You know what I'm saying?
So you were low-key in a boy band.
Anybody thinking about being in a group, don't be in a group.
you were low-key in a boy band, Aaron.
Low-key. I was low-key in a rap boy band.
So in boy bands, you got the different characters, you know? You got the sensitive one.
Yeah.
You know, you got the pretty boy. You got the tough guy. You know, which one were you in this group?
I was definitely the lead singer, pretty boy.
Okay.
So you had the shiniest of the suits.
Yes.
Yeah. Shinier. Sure. Make it shinier.
No cap. Yeah.
Now, is there anywhere we can find any videos?
Yeah. So if you look up, you might have to dig, but if you look up Future Kings Tour on YouTube, it can either come right up or like some other stuff come up. But
Future Kings.
And there's a movie low key on there. If you look up Future Kings Tour movie, like it got our whole journey. So basically, like we were on we did this tour, and I was just kind of like the headliner. And so it was like 2 different other artists that opened for me, kind of thing. Basically, we went to a show. Went to a church, and they was like, hey, we don't have that much time. Can you guys just do a set all together? You know what I'm saying? So that's where it kind of started from. We were like, cool. So as time went on, like, it started getting more like that. You know what I'm saying? When you first coming up, people don't got time to do a whole hour set. It's like, look, this is what you got, make it work, kind of thing. So we started doing that, just rocking our sets together, and then we was helping each other out. And the other 2 guys were slowly starting, like, hey, we should become a group. And I'm like, no, like at all times, I'm like, not trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then finally my pop was like, man, maybe we need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I prayed about it, and I was like, okay, let's do it.
Now I got to interject.
I'm like, when I do something, I try to be full in. So I was working on an album at the time. I gave him my album.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, look, I'm full in. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And then it came down to, like, they didn't want it as much as me.
Right.
No cap. Like,
how long did it take you? How long did it take you to realize that?
It was a year. The group lasted a year.
Okay.
So basically, like, towards the end of the year, like, people was missing shows and stuff like that to play basketball with their friends. You know what I'm saying? They was missing calls to do certain stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Just me, I'm like, man, it's this or nothing, basically.
Right,
Like I had gave up my hoop dreams. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of smart in school, but I'm like, I'm not trying to be in school. Like I don't like school, so I'm like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't work out. I remember I ended the tour. As I ended the tour, I mean, not ended the tour. We ended the group. I came home. I'm kind of upset because I'm like, man, I gave my all to this and it's kind of over. And I remember my dad called me into the living room and he was just kind of like, look, go into your room and write me a hit at 15. I was 15 at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote this song called 15 is the New 15. And that's actually the song that Toby heard that started everything for me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Toby heard that song. He was like, man, I've been looking for a rapper and all this, you know what I'm saying? At that time, he didn't know I could sing. So I've been looking for a rapper, whole nine.
Wow.
They called me, they invited me out to a show. And at this time, stuff was starting to pop up for me. So the Truth was trying to sign me. I don't know if you remember that phase one.
Yeah.
Truth was trying to sign me. So when I went out there, I'm like, I honestly didn't even know who Toby was. Like I grew up on Kirk Franklin. I grew up on Fred Hammond. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who Toby Mac was at the time.
Well, and when they give you the option of the Truth or Toby Mac, you're probably leaning more towards the Truth because we all looked up to him, you know?
Right.
Yes. So that's what happened. So I went out to the show and basically like, bro, no cap, it's a golf camp. I walk in, he's standing right there. Toby's standing right there. Like I say what's up to him, but I don't know it's him. So I'm like, what's up? I keep walking. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up doing the show. After the show, he meets with me and my dad and like his whole team. He basically says he doesn't put out artists until they're 18. So at this point, I'm 15 at the time. Wow. I'm like, bro, like, no, I'm ready now. Like, I got labels hitting me up now. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? On my young boy, not knowing anything stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He was ready.
Basically went home. I was like, we signed the Truth. That was not a good situation. Truth would tell you that himself because it was just like the you know what I'm saying, the business and all that side, like it just wasn't great.
Yeah, we could all tell you that. We were all around during that time.
Yeah. So it started, it was like that lasted for almost a year too.
Okay.
And basically that we got out the contract and Toby hit us up right as we were getting out of the contract. He hit us back up and was like, hey, like I've been watching you guys and I still feel like you're, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be with me, basically. Like I want, you know what I'm saying, I still want you a part of what I'm doing.
And did he know you were getting out of the contract?
He did. We told him.
Okay.
We was like, we kind of signed a deal. Like he didn't even know we signed a deal.
Oh,
like,
wow.
He was like, I was like, I kind of signed a deal, but I'm getting out of it. He was like, okay, cool. Let me know when you get out of it and let's start the process kind of thing.
Wow.
So I got out the deal. I went out to Nashville. We talked about it, whatever. At this point, of course, I'm 16 and stuff. So he's like, man, I still wouldn't put you out till you're 18, but like you can still do your thing. So like you can drop stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just won't be under us. You could do shows, whatever. Like it won't be a shelf thing. It just, I'm going to put, you know what I'm saying, goatee behind it until you're 18 because just his own personal conviction.
No, that's smart. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is very smart. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, when I went home and I signed a deal, man, that's when I really started learning more about myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad basically put me through boot camp. Like,
I like that. I like that.
My dad put me through boot camp because, and I know I'm going long, but I'm telling you.
No, you're good.
So basically what happened was we had this show at my high school, right? So I'm 16, you know what I'm saying? Just freshly signed to Goatee Records. I'm feeling myself tough, you know what I'm saying? So we basically do a show at my high school, you know what I'm saying? It's like basically this church is putting on a show. And some of the kids from my high school came, whatever. And just the cool part of me, I was trying to be cool instead of doing my normal thing, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I always do at any kind of show. I was trying to be cool in front of, you know what I'm saying, the people that I always see at school and all that stuff. So the show was, you know what I'm saying, if outside looking in, the show was pretty good.
Yeah.
My pops, like, he knows me, you know what I'm saying? So when I got home, it was all hell broke loose, you know what I'm saying? He was going off. He was like, man, you're not, you know what I'm saying? you're not really about this, whatever, going off of me, basically. And that's when boot camp started.
Right.
So what I would have to do every day, I have to wake up, you know what I'm saying, get in my word. After I read my word, I have chores to do. So I do all my chores. After I do my chores, we had this big old hill. I'm from Virginia, Bristol, Virginia. So we had this big old hill outside of our house. And I would have to run the hill while I was performing my set.
Wow.
So I had like a 30, 45-minute set of like just my songs and everything. And I would have to run up and down the hill performing my set full out. Then after I did that, I would have to stand at the top of the hill and like perform my set as if I was on stage kind of thing.
Come on.
So, like,
Real quick, man, you know how important this
Come
is
on.
because Kelly Cole is a gangster. I'll just tell you that right now, man. I love his grind. I love your pop's grind, bro. I see him on social media every day. He knows what he's doing. And the fact that you are a young artist, a lot of young artists do not have anybody like that in their life,
Right,
whether it be a father or a brother or whoever, to really keep you in line because me and T talk about it all the time. There's such a fine line, especially in Christian music, of doing the ministry and being grounded in the word. And we've seen it. Artists I've managed, you're right there. You're super talented. You're preaching the gospel through your music and through your life. But music is so dangerous almost, and it's so easy to cross that line.
Yeah.
So it's so dope that you have somebody behind you to be able to pick you up and push you. And make sure you go in the right direction because he already knows he's not going to let you get to that point.
And it's also the pursuit of excellence.
Yeah.
You gotta pursue excellence. What they say, good, better, best. Never let the rest of your good is better and your better is best. You need that. You need somebody to push you. But real quick, I can't go a step further without letting everybody know the Future Kings Tour is not just a video, but it's an actual page with multiple videos on it. So big shout out going out to Ray the Dreamer, Zach Dukes the comedian, Aaron Cole the trendsetter.
The trendsetter. All right.
Trendsetter.
All right.
So
Aaron.
he wasn't playing. Now D Higgs, what was his moniker? I can't even read it. I can't read it. It's what is it?
I think it was like I can't remember. I think it was like the Reacher or something.
The Reacher. Okay, yeah, the Reacher. The Reacher. So go check them out. You know,
wow.
The beginning. And
Man, just check out the YouTube. Don't check out the music.
And you can see in your face though. You can see in your face you can see something different in you, man. You can see there was a hunger in you even at that age. Like you're gonna get it no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you can
that's like y'all said. Like that's something. Like I owe God everything. And I'll say I owe God I owe my pops a little bit less than everything. Like my pops, like really, you know what I'm saying? He's the reason I'm here. Even my mom's, like my mom, all her sacrifices that, you know what I'm saying, they did to get me here. Like I owe them almost like everything, bro. Cause like you said, like if it was just up to me, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, been falling by the wayside by now somewhere. Cause like they really like made sure I was focused. They made sure I didn't mess anything up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Especially being young. I mean, you know, we're older, and if we get any type of fame, we start acting different. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody young and influential like that, it's so easy, and that's why the music business goes after young people. Mm-hmm. That's why they're going after them in their early teens or late teens and early 20s because they know they can influence them and mold them and shape them to be whoever they want them to be, and we see that all the time in music right now. So
and make a bunch of money off of them without them even realizing it.
Exactly.
So it's dope to have a pop like you had.
Yeah. So shout out Kelly, man. We need to interview Pops. I think I told you that last time. So my bad, man. We got to get him on here.
We got to make sure our cardio right though. He gonna come on.
Oh yeah, he might boot camp us.
Make us do laps.
Right.
This show ain't what it's supposed to be. So I need y'all to go ahead, put it on hold, run up the hill 15 times, and come back and let's start over.
Tell Quan to take off the jacket when it's 93 out.
And we gonna do it too. We gonna listen. Because we see the results.
Yo, real quick, Aaron, I want to get into the song because people need to know your music. You're on a major label, so it probably might kick us off Facebook. So if it does, everyone transfer to YouTube.
Hold on real quick, Aaron, just say I do own the rights to this music. Go ahead and go ahead and say that.
I do own the rights to this music.
Let's see if that works.
So listen, man, we're gonna play the track that I love, man. It's called Only You, featuring how do you say the name? Tarian?
Tarian. Yep.
Tarian. Only You featuring Tarian right here. Speak Life Radio. We're live on the line with my man Aaron Cole, and T's name says Joe Syfe on it still. I will fix that.
Oh man,
Listen, Joe Sife's here in spirit, man.
Hey,
he's here in spirit. It does say it on your solo screen, so we're good, man. I appreciate that, Joe Sife, for the text. Here we go. Aaron Cole, Only You, right here. Speak Live Radio.
Life, it don't get easy, but it's better when you're with me. Oh no, yeah. Sometimes I put my faith in people, yeah. But there really ain't no equal. Oh no, yeah. Never messing when it don't change. The same Monday into Sunday. Yeah, even at a young age, you've been holding me the whole way, yeah. Let me sit back cause it's your show, but I'ma sit up in the front row. Don't gotta tell you, you already know. Yes, you alone, only you can do the things you do. Create the sun and the moon, and hold it all down, you always prove that only you can do the things you do. You breathe life and made me know. My worst days, you bring me through. Only you. And made me know. My worst days, you bring me through. Only you.
Yo, that is Aaron Cole, Only You, right here, Speak Live Radio. Man.
Nah, man. Look.
It's not fair.
I gotta interject.
It's not fair.
I gotta jump in. Real quick. Like Quan was saying at the beginning of the show, we started this 13 something odd years ago, right? Yeah. I remember I used to bring in songs like this. Quan would put me to the side and be like, man, don't bring in that R&B.
You gotta play hip hop, bro.
That R&B singing. He would tell me that.
I've grown up.
This dude over here is singing, swaying. So this is a different experience for me right now.
I was singing in the car last night, and I was actually hitting all those notes.
Hey, this is a different experience for me. This is a new Quan. I love seeing this, man. This is an evolved Quan, and it's thanks to Aaron Cole, man. You don't know what
That's fine.
I never saw this.
It's all
side
because of Aaron Cole. Only you, Aaron Cole, could bring that out of me. Serena, what'd you think about that song?
I love it. It's a really great message. Amazing track, great vocals. I love it.
Thank you.
Dope.
I'm a fan.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dope. Man, I do love that song, man. It's not old at all. I could play it over and over again. It is still dope, man. So what was the whole inspiration behind that song? And what's her name? The feature?
Tarian.
Oh, Tarian.
Yeah. I'd never heard her before, but she just set it off too, man. Like that was a perfect collab, man. That was seriously perfect. Talk to us about the track.
So honestly, that's a song that me and my uncle started when I was like 5.
Wow. That's crazy.
Only you can do the things you do. That's from like 5 years old, and we just changed it now. Like I remember, I heard the track. My producer made the track, and I was like, man, this will go fire. And I started singing that over it, and he was like, oh, that's crazy. And so we just kind of reworked it, and you know what I'm saying, did our thing. But I think, and if I can, whenever I can get the chance to like finish where we stopped off from earlier, but like I think for me, where I'm at now, and I definitely took a toll where I was just kind of like, man, like, because I wanted to get here so bad, like when I got all this stuff and I got the awards and everyone was telling me how great I was, like, it was like, you got it, and then it's like, okay, cool, like, what's next?
Now what? What? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think this song was basically like me writing this song and me, you know what I'm saying, bringing this song out now. It's just kind of like, man, like, I realized that it's really only God that can sustain me, that can keep me happy, that can, you know what I'm saying, keep me even motivated to keep wanting to do this. Because, like I said, we could talk more, but like... No,
we just had this conversation. Me and Quan just had this conversation.
Like, even the politics of, like, all this stuff, like, Ben wanted me, you know what I'm saying, making me want to give up, like, Ben, like, way before, you know what I'm saying? Like, before it even got to this point, I'm just kind of like, man, the politics of all this, like, music and the industry and all that stuff, like, it makes people, it's not built for, you know what I'm saying, the weak. For real. Right. So, I think that was, like, almost, it's like, it's worship, but it's also, like, that's what it meant to me. Yeah. It's like, man, like, only God can sustain me through this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's a reminder.
So, yeah.
I love that.
So yeah,
but me and Quan, we just had this conversation last night actually. This is like complete confirmation. It's like in all you're getting and all you're doing. All right, success can be very useful. Money can be very useful. But at the end of the day, you got to make sure that you stay rooted and connected with the true source of it all. Because without that, you're never going to be happy. You're always going to be empty. You're always going to be wanting and longing and battling with different things like depression and addictions and things of that nature. If you don't stay rooted in the cross, man, it's very important. So
because it's never enough. What you're trying to attain is never enough.
Never. Yeah. And I feel like that's what my pastor is like. That's why I went through the boot camp, like, because it's like, if I didn't go through that, if I didn't do that, like, I definitely would have got to a point where I would have got mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have I would have lost myself. How people lose their self. Like, they get the stuff, they go wild, they go ballistic. You know what I'm saying? So like we was talking about before, like, I'm just grateful my dad put me through that. And then it was like, after that, like, I learned so much in that season, like, even, because, like, after I did all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, I would go shower, do whatever, and then I would have to, you know what I'm saying, tell my dad, you know what I'm saying, what the revelation that I got from, you know what I'm saying, reading the word earlier, you know what I'm saying, and talk about all of that. And if I came with some bull crap, you know what I'm saying, where I just, because there's definitely sometimes where I didn't read in the morning, and, you know what I'm saying, I just came with some stuff off my head, trying to be a young dude, you know what I'm saying?
Try to freestyle.
He always knew.
He'll check you on that,
Yeah, he always knew, like, man,
you can't fake the spirit, bro. You can't fake the spirit.
He tried to come down the steps and say, "Thus saith the Lord."
Right.
I'm dead.
If I talk like the Bible, maybe.
Yeah. If I talk like the Bible,
Thus said the Lord.
That's great.
I used to come up with the craziest stuff, man. I used to, no cap, like, and I used to read summaries. I used to do everything just to try to get away from what I actually had to do, which there's a deeper lesson in that too, of like, man, cutting corners and anything don't get you the results that, you know what I'm saying, you ultimately want to get. But man, that period was so crucial for me. Like, that lasted like 3 years of just doing that consistently, every day, like doing it consistently. And so it got to about 17. So, like, right when things are about to, we definitely didn't talk about this because I haven't been on the show in a minute.
No, definitely, man. How old are you now, Aaron? How old are you now?
I'm 22.
Dang.
Yeah.
You
22.
were grown. You can come to Vegas and gamble. You could lose all your money.
Crazy.
Now the reason why Quan just said dang is because he felt old. He was like, oh man. he doing
Because his dad, me and his dad are the same age, I believe. I'm 44. Your dad's around the same age, right?
Yep. My dad's 42.
Okay. Oh man,
hey, Quan is going through it right now. He doing some soul searching. Like
I feel good. I love my 40s. I won't even lie. I love my 40s more than any other age.
Right. I feel you, but I still see you doing some soul.
It's weird. It's weird when I have
like,
friends that are like, I could be Serena's, real dad. I'm older than her parents.
Yeah.
That don't even seem right though.
My dad's older than you.
How old's your dad?
He's 49.
Okay, but your mom is
42.
42. Okay. So I'm older than one
older than one of her parents.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah. you could be her parent.
I could be.
Sorry to interrupt everybody, but can I ask Aaron
interrupt.
a question?
Of course.
So
That's why you're here.
What is the writing process like for you? And has it always been easy? Do you get writer's block?
Yeah. Yeah, my writing process now, I think it's changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first started writing, I didn't need a beat. I didn't need music. I didn't need nothing. I just, wrote on a pad. Like at that time I didn't have a phone, so I wrote on a pad. And then I think it kind of changed to where like in the studio, like I needed a beat. So I heard a beat and then I would just write, But now, and I love my process now, I get a track and I mumble,
right.
with the first thing that comes to me. Sometimes I overthink.
Right, that's my issue, overthinking.
Yeah,
all the time.
sometimes I definitely overthink and be like, oh, that melody's not it. And then I do like 4 or 5 more takes and then I go back to the first one. I'm like, nah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually the first thing that comes out when you listen to a track is usually what's supposed to be there. Because you're like, you're hearing it for the first time. You're like, oh, this is supposed to go here. So I do that. Like I mumble and I don't say, sometimes I say words, but usually I don't say words. And I listen to it, and then when I find, like, I start piecing it together. Like, I find the hook, I find, oh, this is a dope verse melody, this is a dope, whatever. And then I put words to it after. So I put words to it. I usually start with the hook first, and then I write verses. But then sometimes I take my time with my verses because I like to talk about something. So it's like, it can come fast, it can come slow. It just depends. But, yeah, that's my process now.
That's dope. For me as an artist, I really struggle with writing a lot. Like I grew up as a cover artist, singing R&B and soul songs. But now I'm starting to write more because I have a story that I need to get out. And I feel like music is so powerful. Like a lot of the times I can't really get out what I'm saying in sentences, but if I could sing it, man, I could tell you how I feel. And I think that's why I love performing and singing so much. Cause like, man, just being able to communicate how you feel, and it's powerful. Other people feel that too, you make people cry, you make people, inspired, and
no doubt. Yeah, and I mean, nobody has your story. Like nobody has my story. Nobody has Quan's story. Nobody has, my man's story. Nobody has our story. So if we making music, we got to tell our story. And I always say, like, I don't usually have writer's block anymore because there's a little trick that I learned. It's like, low-key, when you start having writer's block, it's because you're not living enough.
Amen, man.
I like that.
Oh,
it's good.
So it's like, man, if I can't write right now, it's just like, man, I need to go out and do something. I need to read something. I need to watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need something to, that can inspire me to really talk about something. Like, I'm watching this new show, Cobra Kai. It's got
my favorite show, bro.
Wild.
Yeah, dope show.
That show go crazy.
But you were too young to even remember where that show comes from. Because, I mean,
I was too young.
I'm sure you still watched it. I'm sure you still watched Karate Kid. But, I mean, we grew up on that. Well, me and T, not Serena. But we grew up on that.
I have seen Karate Kid.
Well, I know you've seen it, but we saw it in the theater.
But did you appreciate it?
I did.
Anyways, we are here live on the line with Aaron Cole, man, talking about his new music, his journey through music, his journey through life, and his boot camp. We need to jump real quick, T. If everyone could share the live video stream with your people right now, we're live with Aaron Cole. Hit that share button, man. It's so easy to share to your social media on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching. If you're watching on Twitter, we're everywhere. So it's very easy to share on social media.
Let me say this. It doesn't make you less cool to support. See, sometimes people feel like, you know what? I'm going to be the cool guy.
Yeah.
And not support. You know
like
what I mean?
I'll watch.
But no, it doesn't make you less.
I like it, but I'm still not going to react. I won't share. But yo, this show's dope.
It's dope, but I'm
gonna watch it every week and not say a word.
I'm too cool to emotionally engage.
And I will add, if it was the Breakfast Club, they'll be posting all about it.
Oh yeah, they'd be sharing the clips.
They be sharing the clips.
Did you hear what Charlamagne said? Yeah, he says it every week.
We got people in our circle that we don't want to support, but we support people that we don't know.
Say that again. Say that again.
We got people in our circle that we don't support, but we keep supporting people that we don't know.
Oh man, they will post about a celebrity, but won't even, post their friend's stuff.
But they'll tell you it was a good show, though.
Oh yeah,
that was a great.
I love what you're doing.
Wow, you're really good.
Then give me one little heart on my social media if you love it so much.
There you go.
I love your songs. I love your music.
Right.
No, you don't.
Hey, that's why you got to cast your net farther and wider. You got to cast it farther and wider. You can't depend on family and friends to give you the appreciation for your hard work and your talent.
Yeah.
Because they're too familiar. Too familiar with it. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But still share though. Share.
All right, Aaron. I want you to continue in your journey, and I want you to lead us up to the new video that we're about to play.
Yes. Okay. Bet. So basically, what I was getting at is that at 17, which is
I think it's dope. You know exactly where we left off too.
Yeah. Because I know this story, man. Like the back of my head. Like I gotta get these on off because it's important. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, 17. Like it's like right before I'm about to come out. So I'm going to Nashville now again, like probably every month, working on songs. Like I'm in the studio. Like things are starting to come out now. Like, oh, Aaron's signing with Goatee. Like all this other stuff. But it's just under the, under the radar. Yes, no announcement yet. And I meet this girl, basically. I meet this girl in my hometown. And at first it was just kind of like, it just started off cool. Like we started running together at the track and all this stuff. And then it just slowly developed into something more. And then basically I talked to my pops about it. I always talk to my pops about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Mostly everything.
I need to talk to your pops about something.
And he was just like, man, you don't think it's like a coincidence that, you know what I'm saying, you about to get in a relationship right before things are about to come and take off for you? And me young, I'm like, nah, like, what's up? Like, she fly, you know what I'm saying? She from the town. All that. Like, I'm good. Like, nah, we good, we straight. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I get in a relationship. That was probably it was one of the worst decisions I ever made, but it was also one of the best decisions I ever made because it grew my faith and it grew how much God loves me. So basically, long story short.
And did your dad mention much about that in between that and you ending the relationship, or did he let you go ahead and just
he let me
learn? He let you learn, yeah.
It got to the end. Things were kind of getting crazy. Like I would go on the road, like it's so many stuff, but I would go on the road and my dad's a person, he records everything. Yeah. So that's why we had the Future Kings movie. That's why we got so much stuff with my rollout, all that. And so he's recording like me taking a picture with this girl, you know what I'm saying? And I ask everybody their name, but her and her family like got tight because I asked this girl my name. Like, so it was just crazy, like crazy stuff going on, like some stalker stuff going on. But I was just, you know what I'm saying, young, blinded in love. I'm like, whatever, like we good type thing. Got towards the end of the relationship. My pops is kind of like, of course, a bunch of stuff happening, but I'm trying to make the story short to get to the song. But pops basically talks to me and he's like, man, I think you need to take a break from this, you know what I'm saying, from this girl. Like, of course, like I said, stuff was happening and stuff like that. He's like, you need to take a break from this girl. And I was just like, all right, like basically making me take a break from the girl. I was like, all right. Of course, I didn't really take a break from the girl. I don't even know if you know this, but I changed her name in my phone to one of my homeboys' names.
Wow.
I'm dead. To Pizza
Wow.
Hut.
I changed her name to one of my homeboys' names, so anytime she texts, I ain't Fred, I ain't whatever. Oh, that's just, you know what I'm saying, my boy, whatever.
But Aaron, real quick, man, that could have took a wrong turn because you could have been texting your homeboy something or heard
That's
something
true.
under your homeboy's name. Your dad could have saw that and had to have another conversation with you.
That's
Lord.
that's true.
Quan,
That's true. But it never got to that.
All right, good. Good,
But
man.
anyway-
They would've-
Moving on. Anywho.
Hey, he would have
Hey,
been
son,
happy. He
we
would
got to talk.
have been happy to know you was talking to the girl he didn't want you to talk to.
We have a
He's
new-
like, I'll take that.
We have a new boot camp you got to go to.
Oh my goodness.
You got a whole new boot camp to get this out of your system.
Oh goodness.
All right, man. All right. No. None of that happened.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, change the name of my phone. We I'm stuck on that.
Same. Oh my goodness.
Basically, okay, I changed the name of my phone. We good, whatever. He doesn't know. I'm telling her I took a break from her. I'm like, yeah, we all good. I ain't talked to her in a minute, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We go to her.
Now, real quick, how does she feel about you? Obviously told her your dad told you to take a break
Yes,
from her.
yes.
How does she react to
Yeah.
that?
I don't remember how she reacted. Of course, I feel like she felt away, but I think it was so much tension that she got it, but she didn't really care because we were still communicating.
Yeah.
No, because it's competitive. It's game on now.
Yeah.
It's game on.
No cap,
All right.
no cap.
Daddy
So,
don't
no
like
cap,
me.
No cap. And again, I don't know if my dad even knows this stuff. So if he's watching, Pops, I'm sorry.
Exclusive.
And if he's not watching, he will be watching tomorrow because I'm going to tag the heck out of him in this segment.
Hey, we're gonna give him the time code. Fast forward.
Basically, like I was sneaking to see her. Like I never snuck out or anything
Right.
like that. But like I had a whip at that time. So like if I went, say to Nashville and I was on my way back, like I would stop at a store, you know what I'm saying? And basically just, hey, I'm gonna be at this store. You know what I'm saying? If you so happen to be there, you so happen to be there. Kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? She pull up with that kind of thing. I see her, I go home type thing. So I was thinking to see her. You know what I'm saying? I was too scared to sneak out of my house, so I never did that. Pops, I promise I never did that. I sneak out of the house, whatever. So boom, long story short, we go to Orlando. I'm supposed to perform at Universal. At this time, things are about to start going crazy. I don't have Right on Time yet, but they're thinking about like these other songs that I have, all this other stuff. We get to Universal. My dad, at that time, he was cutting my hair. So my dad, he was cutting my hair, and he was like, "Man, have you been talking to that girl?" And I was just like, I was like, sometimes she sends me scriptures in the morning, and then like at night, like, you know what I'm saying? At night, like she'll say goodnight or something, just check in, but I don't really talk to her like that type thing. And then he was just kind of like, he was calm. He was like, "Man, I'm telling you, like, you need to like take a break, talk to the Lord, like, and really, you know what I'm saying, seek God about this relationship." You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, okay, not listening. Like I said, I was young, dumb. I learned a lot. But not listening, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We go on with the weekend. It's the day before the show, but the show is getting canceled because it's a hurricane in Florida, basically. Ooh. So the next day we have to drive back all the way to VA because the shows got canceled and the hurricane is coming like the end of the next day. So we have to get out of there. So basically it's the night before we gotta leave. He's like, one of his homeboys live in Orlando, and he's a like what's the word I'm looking for? He's a stylist.
Okay.
So I was about to say fashion designer, but he's a stylist. And so he's talking to him. I'm on the phone. Now, I don't know how but I ended up changing her name back to her real name, you know what I'm saying, in my phone. Now, I don't know how I got to that decision. I was probably on some boss stuff like, man, forget this. I'm not hiding it kind of thing.
Or you didn't want to get caught up in texting your homeboy sweet nothings.
You up? Excuse me?
No.
So anyways, I say that I changed her name. I'm texting her whatever. My dad is talking to the guy. He's like, yeah, we need you to help with some errand stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, help him with his style, help him whatever. He was like, the guy was like, let me see your Instagram. I give him my phone. Terrible decision. I give him my phone. She texts me. He's like, of course he doesn't know anything. So he's like, oh, Aaliyah texting, whatever. My dad just looks at me. He gave me that look. If you black, you know that look.
Right.
So basically we leave, we get in the car. He's like, starts going off. Like, basically, I told you, stop talking to this girl, whatever, do. Going off, I get a whole 2-hour session. We go to sleep. He doesn't talk to me the rest of the night. We get up. He doesn't talk to me in the morning. We're driving. It's a 10-hour drive. He doesn't talk to me for the first 5 hours.
Wow.
He stops at a gas station. When he gets back in the car from pumping the gas, he's talking to my mom's on the phone. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with your son. If you black, you also know that conversation. You hear that every single time. I don't know what I'm going to do with your son. I don't know what I'm going to do with your daughter.
You're Hispanic
he
too.
gets off the phone. He gets off the phone. He's like, man, I'm always going to be your dad. But if you continue in this relationship, like, I just can't walk in ministry with you because I know that God is not on this.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
That's when it got real to me, right? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Because like, this is my prized possession. This is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going to take me to the next level. I know I'm not supposed to be away from my dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Since I was young, everybody's been prophesying to me, like, you need your dad around you to keep you safe, all that stuff. So that's when it got real to me. He says that, and it kind of like changed in my brain. So basically, again, we didn't talk the rest of the trip. I get home, you know what I'm saying? She tries to get me to see her. I'm like, nah, I'm going to sleep. I go to sleep. I wake up. Everyone's gone from my house. So my pops, my mom's, my little sister, I think they're out. They went to get something to eat, whatever. So I'm in my room by myself, and I start crying out to God. I'm like, look, God, I need to know, you know what I'm saying, if I'm supposed to be with this girl. I don't need to be praying for 40 days, for 40 nights. I don't need you to say it when, like, months from now. I need to know right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm either going to stay in this relationship and go against my dad, or I'm going to get out of this relationship. I say amen. Mind you, my mom's been kind of on our side the whole time. My mom is just kind of like playing damage control. Like, look, listen to your dad, whatever. But if you and whatever the girl's name is supposed to be together, you know what I'm saying, y'all be together. As soon as I say amen, she texts me and she's like, I think you need to break up with this girl.
Your mom does?
Right? My mom does.
Okay.
That's what my mom does.
Wow.
I'm thinking she's with my dad. That's a coincidence. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ignore it. I'm like, look, I'll talk to you about this later. Boom. I get a call from a dude that was producing with me when I was with Future Kings. So I ain't talked to him. Again, I'm 17, 18 at this time. So I ain't talked to him in like 4 years. He calls me. He's like, bro, I had a dream about you last night, and you was building a wall. He was like, I know we ain't talked in 4 years, but I had a dream about you. That's not weird, but you were building a wall. He was like, on the other side of the wall was everything that you worked for your entire life. He's like, so I don't know if you like messing with some girl or what, but I say, cut that out.
That gave me chills.
When God speaks, God
That
speaks,
is
bro. And he'll let you know through multiple people. Wow.
So boom, I'm like, so I'm getting kind of more scared, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting scared. I'm like, okay, dang, I think I got to do this. I talked to my mentor, who's still my mentor today, EJ, pastor. I'm like, bro, I get in the car. At this point, my parents have came back, and I'm like, hey, I need to go on the drive. Like, he let me go on the drive. I take my car, I'm driving around, call my mentor. I'm like, look, man, he's like, man, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I just want to leave with this girl, man, and do whatever. Like, I'm out of my mind. I'm like, I want to leave with this girl, go to Nashville, and continue my music stuff. And he was like, man, you know that's not right. You know it's God calling you to do this. He was like, and I've been new. He's like, I've just been trying to let you do your thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? What God has for you, you know what I'm saying, is bigger than you'll ever think. Like, when you come down from this relationship in a couple years, like, you're going to be like, dang, like, God brought me out of that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, dang, I got to do this. So boom. I asked my dad, I'm like, look, I got to go see her. I'm going to break up with her. At this point, my dad's kind of like on his cocky stuff. And he like, what makes you want to do it now? I'm like, man, look, I pray to God. I need to do this. Let me go do
Right,
this. Like,
that
stop
part.
rubbing it in my face. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I break up with her. No cap. I break up with her. A couple weeks later, I go to Nashville. I write the song Right on Time, which is the song that brought me out.
Yeah.
The #1 on Billboard. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Went crazy. It's just crazy, like, how God worked. And ever since then, like, you know what I'm saying, throughout my career, I just kind of trusted him. So getting to this, I went through what I was talking about earlier, just kind of like, man, like the industry side of stuff.
Yeah.
I started seeing, like, after I made Right on Time, they just wanted me to make, the Christian industry just wanted me to make Right on Time 50 million times. Like, if you just make this song 100 more times, you're gonna be great.
Shout out to CCM.
So I started getting tight. I'm like, bro, I know I didn't work my whole life to just start making the same song.
Yep.
So I took a step back. I made my first album, Not by Chance, and it's mostly rap. Like it has no CCM. Like it has some R&B on it, whatever. It did well. Got nominated for a Dove, all that. I go on tour. with Torrin and Toby. Torrin's the co-headliner. Toby's the headliner. And I'm just talking to them almost like every day. And you know what I'm saying? They're just basically like speaking into me and like, man, like we need you like in this space. Like God gave you this gift of like singing for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And he gave you the gift of rapping. Like you can do both and you can be something bigger than, you know what I'm saying, this industry has ever seen. So basically that's where Only You came from. Like I made Only You after that too, because I'm like, man, I need to tap more into this gift that God gave me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes we, you know what I'm saying, take for granted the gifts that God gives us. Definitely. Like he gave us the gifts to use for a reason. So I kind of just got that revelation. That was like right before the world shut down. Like I got that revelation, and then that led me into making the new song Like You and all that. So we did the song with Torrin and Toby, and that's kind of where I'm at today. So I'm just kind of like letting God like use all my gifts instead of just trying to control what, you know what I'm saying, what I want to do, what I'm not doing. It's like, nah, I'm using my gifts for God, and what comes of it comes of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and you're only 22. That's so crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, 22.
Started at 3.
Started at 3.
One of my questions was gonna be, what do you feel separated you from like your peers, like that allowed you to obtain the success that you have? Because you're clearly successful at what you do, and there's more in your horizon, in your future. You can clearly see that.
Real talk, at his age, he's just begun.
That part. Yeah. But the funny thing about it is, you answered all that.
Yeah.
All we had to do is sit back and listen.
Just listen.
You are a great interview, sir. Like you make our job easy.
We don't do nothing.
Like you make our job easy.
I know that was a long story.
Nah, it wasn't long. It was good. Yeah. Like normally you got to pull stuff out of people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And we had to sit back and listen. And it was nuggets up in that. Definitely. So look, for all those who are just tuning in, you got to go back and check out this young man's story. It's a powerful story. It's a story that's going to motivate you to not give up and to press in harder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but to answer your question, I feel like there was a couple of things that separate me, man. Like, and one, I definitely say like my parents pouring into me, so that like that boot camp, like that jump was different. Like I know like nobody else kind of like went through that. Like as I talked to like my peers and talked to stuff like that, like nobody else like was doing stuff like that. They was working on music, but like they kind of, you know what I'm saying, God brought them here a different way. So like that kind of set me apart, like my stage wise, my, you know what I'm saying, stamina wise, like all that stuff. Like it's just kind of like different. My like how I perform on stage is just kind of different when I perform on stage. And I don't mean that to say cocky. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that my dad had me doing just had me getting more reps, you know what I'm saying, than mostly other people. So that's one thing. But far as like sustaining success, I would say, man, the whole thing of like the God thing that I was talking about, like really figuring that out, that's one. But two, I found out that a lot of creatives, man, like they're really so focused on the creative that they don't tap into their spiritual side and they don't tap into their business.
Something else we were just talking about last night, T. I mean, it's like 100% true.
So it's like they're so creative that they don't care about their business. They don't care about whatever. Like they're just like, all right, bet if anything else, I gotta have art integrity. I gotta have this, which is for sure. Right. But like, bro, if you have all this art integrity and your family broke, I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Yeah, come on.
I don't respect like you gotta look at your mom in the face of different stuff, but you could have did this show, but you don't want to do this show.
You're sleeping on your talents. Right. You're sleeping on your talents. Like,
you don't want to do this show because you might not like the church or whatever. You don't like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just because of this art integrity, I don't rush to that. So for something with me, like I'm not that way. Like I'm very, me and my pops, like we kind of like try to make sure every show that I get, like we see what's at hand. We make sure we take care of, you know, our stuff. But it's like, say it's a situation where they might not have all the bread, you know what I'm saying? But it's a situation where I can give back. It's a situation where I can, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. It's like I tapped into that. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this one. You know what I'm saying?
You can't have that spiritual arrogance, and that's what it becomes a lot. You have that spiritual arrogance where I'm above what this is right now. You know, you came from that and you think you're above that, and you can't have that. You have to know the things you can do and that you should still do. You have to have that discernment, and that comes from being grounded in the Word. And it comes from having accountability, which you definitely have with your father.
That part.
And probably building with other people too, building with label mates, with Toby, all that stuff. And that's very important. And artists out there need to realize that you cannot do this on your own. None of us could do this. This whole Christian walk is impossible on our own. That's why my pastor's saying I need to get in church. And you're inspiring people right now, man.
Absolutely.
C. Duffel saying this relates to my story. And then my man Shy Moye, no cap, bro. Aaron, you're opening my eyes because I almost gave this up. But man, I got to keep going and keep seeking guidance from God. And that's so true. And Shy Moye, you are very talented. So definitely keep going. We've been praying for you. We're going to continue to pray for you. Another very talented artist. You got to keep going.
I want to say something to him too. I don't know who that is, but like, bro, look. You gotta keep going because you might be 2-3 songs away from getting that break, getting that shine, and you stop right before you got to those 2-3 songs.
Right.
Bro, keep going. If you know this is what God called for you to do, bro, don't stop.
If you know what God called you to do, you can't stop. And you can't stop because you get frustrated. If God called you to do something, you got to keep going, and he'll open the doors. And that's what a lot of people need to know. If you know God called you to do something, you have to keep moving. You have to keep walking.
And just sometimes you got to understand, too, sometimes in the process, God's working on you. You know? Now, there's some people who are gifted and blessed to be successful at a young age.
Yeah.
And they normally carry the spirit that you got, Aaron. The individual that will listen to their parents. You know what I mean? That would take guidance and wise counsel. You know, those individuals to me are in positions to be successful young, but there's a lot of individuals that got to walk out their process, and God's got to work some stuff out in you because you cannot step on those platforms with mess.
Yeah.
You know,
and another thing, if you artists out there don't have a father figure like Aaron does, he's definitely blessed to have what he has with that. Find somebody, pray about that. God will bring somebody into your life that will help guide you, help you lead the way. Get into church, find a pastor, find other Christian artists that are grounded, because a lot of these Christian artists out there are fake, and I'll tell them to their face that they're fake. So you have to be careful who you yoke yourself with, and that doesn't have to just do with marriage relationships or romantic relationships. Yoking yourself with the wrong people deals with business, deals with partnerships, deals with churches. So you have to be smart, but God has people around that can and will help. And you have to be grounded in the Word. Once again, that's the saying of the night. Be grounded in the Word and let the Spirit lead you in everything you do. And it will be a lot easier for you too. You're not going to be stressed out in that walk. You might be going in blind and not knowing where you're walking, but you know you're supposed to walk, and you have to keep walking.
And don't desire success before you're ready.
100%.
If there's still some stuff you got to work out in you, and you don't have those circle of people around you, that accountability, do not step into that game without that protection, man. It will eat you alive.
He said that he knows the plans that he has for us, so we got to tap into
100%.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's the same for me. Sometimes, like we were talking about earlier, like sometimes it's never enough. So I be feeling like, man, I'm supposed to be on this, you know what I'm saying, on this level, like a bigger level than I am now. And it's like, I know God has certain stuff that he want to work out in me, you know what I'm saying, before I get there, you know what I'm saying? So wherever level you're at, like, just know, like, God has a plan, bro.
And his plan is better than your plan. His plan is better than the plan that you have in your mind.
Right.
And
so, God, why are you doing this? Why are you stopping me? Why aren't you taking me? I want this, and you're not giving me this right now. God has a better plan.
That's a bar, too. We spitting bars.
We're co-writing in here, bro. I need writing credits on your next album. I need my points.
And God will never abandon a dream. God does not abandon dreams. So everybody who feels like they want to give up, or it's, their time's not coming, your time is coming. God did not put that fire and dream inside you for no reason,
No, Look at Serena preaching. Come on, she's catching the fire.
I also would say this too. This is something my dad always told me. Like when you doing your stuff, like when you grinding whatever, like don't even get focused on it. Like be so good that they can't ignore you.
100%.
Also, if you do the easy stuff now, you know what I'm saying, your life will be much harder. But if you do the hard stuff now, your life will be much easier in the long run.
Man,
we next time we're getting you and your dad on.
But this is confirmation on so many levels, man. Like this show can be way longer than it is with all the stuff that you confirming. Big shout out go out to my sister. She was in nursing school. And shout out go out to all the nurses and first responders. But nursing school has to be one of the hardest things there is. You know, based on me vicariously walking her through it, like, you know, helping her out, talking to her. So she's at the end, and she just got a job in Tallahassee. They gave her a job before she graduated.
Wow. And
she walked it out. She grinded, you know what I mean, for that thing, man. Like, nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes without that work. Correct. So everybody out there that wants to give up, do not discredit the work that you're putting into what you're doing. Don't discredit that. It's going to pay off in the long run as long as you don't give up. Because the only people that fail, the only people that lose are the ones that quit.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Man. Listen, does your dad stay up late, Aaron?
So it's
sleeping right now.
12:30 there, so he's probably asleep.
He's sleeping right now.
But like I want to say an hour ago, he was probably up. So he was probably watching earlier. But right now,
well, I'm saying I think next Tuesday we need to get him on the show.
Do it, bro. So he'll stay up for an interview.
Okay, for sure. Right. All right. So next week we're putting it out there. We're gonna get Kelly Cole live on the line. I can't wait for that. So we're gonna get Pops on the show next week because people are even requesting that in the comments. And I've been wanting to talk to him for a long time, man. I chop it up on social media every once in a while, but it's been a long time since me and Pops have talked.
He would love to, bro. Like he got his. He a book publisher now and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's killing that. He is killing it. I've been following him. I like his stuff once in a while. I need to give him more hearts because I just talked about that and I'm like, I don't know if I give him enough hearts. But shout out Kelly Cole. Next Tuesday we're calling it right now. He'll be on.
That's fine.
But man, bro, this has been great, man. I want you to talk about the song. I almost feel weird getting into music right now, but we do want to play the new video, Like You, featuring Toby Mac and Torrin Wells. Talk about this song, talk about the video and just the creation of this.
Yeah. I mean, so it kind of ties in, like, well, everything we've been talking about, like, but the main thing of, like, God being able to sustain you. And so the message of, like, yo, if I'm gonna be more of anything, like we try to be more, we try to look better, we try to be more rich, we try to do whatever. But it's like if I'm gonna be more of anything, like Jesus, I want to be more like you. So that's the simple message of it. Like that's the simple message of the song. The video is just kind of like, man, that happened so quick. Like, and now if I think about it, like. Cause I always watch all my stuff. So like anybody that reacts to my stuff, like I'll be looking it up, all that stuff. So I watched somebody react to it and they just like brought even a new perspective to my video. But they was just basically talking about like, man, like we all three have different like scenes.
Yeah.
Of like different spots. And it's like, man, God, I want to be more like you in every situation of my life, every area of my life. You know what I'm saying? And even me, like I'm the youngest out of the three. You got me, then you got Torrin, who's about like 30 something, and you got Toby, who's the OG. So it's like every stage of my life, God, I want to be more like you too. So yeah, that's really the song, that's the video, that's all that. So yeah.
I didn't know he was 30 something. So we are going to get into that song right now. It's called Like You right here on Speak Life Radio. T, you got something to say? I was
gonna say that Toby Mac tell you not to say his age. You know, kind of.
Nah, he did. I just couldn't think of it.
I think when you're Toby Mac's age and you still got that swag, though, you don't care. You're proud to announce your age when you still got swag.
I give you that. I was watching.
I don't think he cared about it. He like 50 something, but I was just like, yo, he the OG because I don't.
I was watching the video, and the one thing that came to my mind was like, man, Toby Mac still young. He still got some swag.
Man, he be rocking the bandana.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get into that song right now. Like You, we'll be right back to wrap it up with Aaron Cole right here. Please continue to share the live video stream with your people, folks. And right here, this is Like You, Aaron Cole featuring Torrin Wells and Toby Mac. Speak Life Radio.
Everybody is becoming something. We're all becoming what we behold. Everybody wants to find their purpose. Everybody wants something more. 'Cause if I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. If I'm giving my all to anything, I'm giving my all to you. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. Oh, everybody's gonna worship something, but there's only one name I choose. So if you're looking for a life to move in, oh, here I am, Lord, I'm making room. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. If I'm giving my all to anything, I'm giving my all to you. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. Just wanna be more, just wanna be more like you. I want all the peace, joy, love that you're giving. I am changed by your spirit. Peace, joy, love that you're giving. I am changed by your spirit. Peace, joy, love that you're giving. I am changed by your spirit. Peace, joy, love that you're giving. I am changed by your spirit. I just wanna be more like you. If I'm gonna be more of anything, I just wanna be more like you. If I'm giving my all to anything, I'm giving my all to you. If I'm gonna be more wanna be more like you. Oh, peace, joy, love that you're giving. Wanna be more like you.
Yo, that is Aaron Cole, Like You, featuring Torrin Wells and Toby Mac right here on Speak Life Radio. That song is amazing. Both songs we played are amazing, bro. And he has more amazing songs. Check him out. Follow him on YouTube. Buy the music. Don't just stream. That's our motto right here on Speak Life Radio. Help support the artists. Buy the music. And, check out the video. Share the music. Do all that stuff for the artist, man. Really dope track. You guys all fit perfect, man. It was amazing.
Dope video, too. That was a really cool video.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So, Aaron Cole, before we let you go, man, let everybody know where they can find you, where they can follow Aaron Cole.
Yeah, so you can follow me at I am Aaron Cole on everything. So that's IAMAARONCOLE. I think it's on the bottom of the screen.
It is, man.
You can follow me there. YouTube, I'm just Aaron Cole. If you look up Aaron Cole, I'll come up. Facebook, same thing, just Aaron Cole. So hit me up. I usually respond, like I'm on social media. So if I don't respond, don't hate me, but I usually respond. I like talking to my fans, building with them. So
that's good, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
That's good. And stay like that, man. Stay personable, because, I've seen a lot of people get fake fame and they start acting different. So definitely.
I don't be getting that. Like, I get like the Kim Kardashians of the world, but like, bro, I have a lot of followers, but bro, I usually see the DMs that come through. Like, y'all be on some fake fame stuff. For real.
Followers really get to people's heads sometimes. I'm like, yo, what? Like,
and Aaron Cole has 60-something thousand on IG, and I've seen
Right.
people with 10,000, and half of them are fake.
Right. They think they're
from Saudi
Right.
Arabia, and they're
From
acting
Saudi
like they can't, answer a DM.
right.
Real talk.
Any last shout outs you want to give? Any last words you want to say to the people, to everybody watching and listening right here on Speak Life Radio?
Man, shout out to all the dreamers, man.
Amen.
Shout out to all the believers. Shout out to the people that's trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? If they want to be a believer. Shout out to the non-believers, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all too. Shout out to my fiance. Shout out to
Let's
my
go.
Wait. We didn't get to that part. You dumped a girl, and now you got a fiance.
Now you got a fiance.
You got to finish the story, Aaron.
We didn't get to that part.
Is that part 2?
Yeah, that could be a part 2. I mean, quick.
Yeah, let's do a quick fast forward to that part.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I did all this stuff. Like, I put out right on time. I made music, all that stuff. And my roommates in Nashville. When I moved out to Nashville when I was 18. About a year and a half of me moving in, like, my roommates like had a person that came and stay with them, and I met her. We was together like 2-3 years before. I just proposed in January, so it's fresh.
Let's go.
wow.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Did you tell her the story about the other girl? You tell her the story about the other one?
All the time.
Yeah.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know how that is. You gotta dissect. You gotta, what made her so important and all that.
Did she hit you with that? And she gonna wash his back.
Right.
That was just a lesson, babe.
That was just a lesson. You the blessing. That was a lesson. Let's go.
Yeah, so it's been dope, man. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So yeah.
So when you get married, you have a date set?
Yeah, man. September.
Okay.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Can I sing it? Can I come sing at your wedding?
Man, no
Audition.
cap, man. Let's go.
Audition.
I'll do it, man.
More like you. Sing it. Go.
Right.
I need the beat. Aaron.
Oh, come on, acapella, Quan.
I need to get the right key.
You talking about you gotta have Serena sing a cappella, man. Get.
I mean, she's professional. She's been on The Voice.
But you want to sing at his wedding. You want to sing at his wedding.
Right.
Come on, man. Hold on.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do it next week when we talk to Kelly Cole, because I gotta go through his boot camp real quick. The Kelly Cole boot camp. I will run that, I guess. PD, we already talked about that story.
Hey, now, PD, he said he lost his voice.
I lost my voice.
He said he didn't run out of gas.
That's part of running out of gas, though. If your voice goes out, you're done.
Okay.
When you run out of gas, though, you lose your voice too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just saw them chest compressions, man. I remember
That
that.
wasn't that bad. Come on, bro.
He said, hold up.
Hold up. All right, man. Aaron Cole, man, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we get your pops on next week, man, because I definitely want to, get his side of everything and get that perspective of it too, man.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna be tapped in too. I'm gonna be watching.
definitely, man.
Now, before we let you
Hit
go,
him up,
though,
hit him up.
I got to tell you, man, you blessed me on the night, man.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Same.
man, absolute blessing.
Truly
I
inspired.
appreciate you, man. You've given me so much hope for the future of this genre of music.
Yeah.
I've always liked you. I've always enjoyed your music. Like I said, never had a chance to interview you or talk to you, but like you've given me hope. I think there's gonna be revival that takes place in Christian hip hop. I really do, and there's gonna be people that have the spirit that you have, man. To where it's just more.
Thank you, bro.
To where it's just more than just being popular, man. So yeah, keep going.
That, man.
Keep going.
Appreciate that, man. Glory to God, man. Thank you for real. That means a lot.
Definitely, man. Bro, we will be in talks soon. We got to get you to Vegas, man. I know things are opening back up a little bit, so we definitely need to get you back to Vegas, get you in here in the studio to do a live interview and do a live event with you as well, man. So we definitely need to be in talks with you about that for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm with it, man. Let's do it. I'm ready.
For sure, man. We appreciate it, man. Aaron Cole, follow him, get the music, share the videos, do what you got to do, buy this man's stuff. There's a lot of people watching right now. I need everyone to just go buy a song, buy an album, do whatever you need to do. Help support the artist right now. Go and do it.
I thought you were about to segue.
I'm like,
He was still going. I thought he was going to say something because he was doing this.
Man, that was a perfect time for some dramatic
Thank you.
transition or something.
I'm going to transition to T.
My fault.
No, you good, man. It's my fault. It's my show.
Right. Hey, what's like, okay, what's happening next?
Altar call. All right, Aaron Cole, man.
I thought it was about to be like Gorilla Cross.
That part. That's exactly what I thought was about to happen.
That's great. All right, man. Aaron, we will talk to you later, though, man. Peace.
God bless, man. Have a good night.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, man, we are going to do some music and video reviews coming up right now, man. So we need you guys to have tough skin. Serena's in the building. This is the first time she's doing music reviews.
Up?
This is Simply T's second time, I believe, doing music reviews. I believe you did it with us once with Cruz and Philip Rude, formerly the Rapzilla owner. So listen, we're going to get into those reviews in just a second. Serena, what did you get from this interview?
Inspiration, honestly. You know, my life has not been the best lately. These past couple years have been probably the rockiest they've ever been in a long time. And, you know, like T said, this was just confirmation. God is good. He's speaking to me every day. And I just got to shout out Quan. Shout out to Quan. I always give him stuff and tell him he's mean, but he's actually the biggest sweetheart ever. I met him in 2019, and since then, he has just put a lot of belief in me and inspiration in me and always pushed me to stay on the right track, and I just got to give him thanks and appreciate you.
Look at that. Yeah, man, Serena's dope. She has a lot of talent, and God's all over you, Serena. So just keep pushing. Stay around the right people, like I tell you every single day.
You sure do, and that is so important. Is having the right people around you, family and friends. Because man, it's all about who you have around you.
Yeah,
it really is.
And Absolutely. I've adopted her as my spiritual daughter. So anybody that sees her around, anybody tries to get in her inbox, I'll be right there to cut your lips.
Cut your lips.
Hey, listen, man. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I tell my. That's what I tell Layla. If any of these boys try to kiss you, they're getting their lips cut. So just let them know.
Getting their lips cut.
So if you see boys walking around your school with no lips, she knows what's up. She knows I was there.
Scissors are.
Come on, man. Your daughter's getting older. I'll let you borrow my scissors.
She's 9. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want to think about it.
God bless both y'all, because y'all both have daughters, and God bless me with a son. I don't know what I would have done if God blessed me with a daughter right now, because girls are tough.
Good thing about it though, my son, he's younger. He's 5. He'll be 6. April 15th, he'll be 6.
Oh, happy early birthday!
That part, but he likes to fight too, so I think he's gonna be daddy number 2. You know, as his sister get older, he starts dating. I'm gonna send him out on missions. Hey, go watch your sister, make sure everything's good. You know what I'm saying? If you need backup, hit me up, let me know. But I think we good. I think we covered when it comes to all these knuckleheads. Now I don't know about cutting lips.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, T.
I'm down.
The threats work.
I'm definitely down to choke a couple out. You know, just to make a point, just to make a statement. Establish dominance.
The threats work. You gotta establish
dominance.
Listen, man. Everybody in the comments, please make sure you watch the replay if you just tuned in. And if you love the interview, man, please share the replay of the interview. We'll be posting that up on YouTube and everywhere else, man. Follow us at Gorilla Cross on all social media and all that good stuff. Download the app. Definitely download the app. We have a lot of stuff going on, man. We're doing the Gorilla Cross 180 show the 4th Friday of every month, except this month, because I got some bad news for you guys. What? We will not be doing the show this month and Serena was supposed to open up. So
man,
sorry.
I'm like, oh, this is news to me.
I know you'll do it in May, but
thanks.
Something came up, folks. It's called UFC 261
oh my goodness.
in Jacksonville, Florida, and my media credentials came in yesterday. So I will be going to Jacksonville, Florida. So everybody donate, because I just quit one of my jobs. So donate to me if you want.
Hit the cash app.
Well, actually, and I'll put it in the comments, but buymeacoffee.com/GorillaCross. I meant to put that on the screen, but I'll put that in the comments. But anyways, if you want to donate to Gorilla Cross in any way, you could do that. We got Cash App. We got everything. So if you guys want to donate to everything we're doing, because we are putting on a lot of events. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this summer. I know T wants to get involved in some of the stuff we've been doing. He's been hosting events with me for a long time. We've been doing this for a very long time, 2005, 2006, 2007.
It's time to knock the dust off and get it popping back in Las Vegas, man.
Exactly.
Straight up.
So I will be at UFC 260. It's 261, I believe, correct? Yeah, 261. Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. So, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in the arena, folks. I'll be
That's awesome.
asking them questions and doing all that stuff. I haven't had media credentials in a year because of COVID.
You back in it, man.
I'm so happy for
you
you,
know,
though. That's great.
Yeah, me too.
And shout out going out to Shamoya, right? Is that how to pronounce it?
Shamoye.
Shamoye. She says, my daughter just turned 3. And she said, I bought my heat when the doctor said it was a girl. So
my gosh,
she
right?
was already
For
ready.
real.
She was
For real.
She was in the at the gun store as soon as she got the notice that it was a girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's
My
like
son
that.
turns 3 next month, May 13th.
And he's probably a ball of energy, huh?
Oh man, he is. He is a huge ball of energy.
Man, my son, I love my son to death, but sometimes I really, I want to fight him sometimes.
Oh.
And I don't mean as a bad parent, you know.
I want to fight him.
I do. It's like just sometimes I'm like, he's just so rambunctious and aggressive. So I'm like, I think we got to fight, you know, just one good time.
Give him some little boxing gloves. That's what I did for my son. He's got so much energy. He already loves sports. He's obsessed with football, boxing, all that stuff. So my dad and I got him a little miniature boxing thing and some little boxing gloves, and he loves it.
Right.
That's dope.
Right.
Listen, real quick, man. I'm watching some of the. I wasn't on the YouTube comments. I pulled up the YouTube comments. Manny Mendez said he's going to hire Kelly Cole to be his dad for a season.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Pin that one. That's a hilarious comment right
hilarious. Man, everybody, thank you. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you guys are watching on Facebook right now, jump over to YouTube and subscribe to us at Gorilla Cross. It's Gorilla Cross on all social media, so you can't get confused. So make sure you follow us on all social media. Hashtag Speak Life Radio.
And shout out to PD, man. He said he wanted to box his daughter.
I know. I just laughed at that. I was like, I'm dead.
She the tough one. She the tough one.
And PD, you keep telling me to come to church. I keep telling Serena to come to church. So if you could tell Serena to come to church, if you could tell Serena to come to church, I'll be forced to come because I got to bring her.
We'll be there Sunday.
We'll
I'm just going to speak that. We already said it. We got to go. So
she tried to cancel on me tonight. I've learned
I did,
her.
y'all.
I've learned her.
I'm here with
She
no
tries to
makeup.
cancel.
I'm embarrassed. Like,
You don't need makeup.
I do need makeup. Y'all see these dark circles?
No,
Oh
we
my
don't.
goodness. Looks
No,
like
we
I
don't.
got. It looks like I got
tripping.
punched in the face.
Is your chair falling because you're getting lower and lower?
Oh, I'm
in the
just
camera?
slapped.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. There you go.
Posture.
She
Yeah, there
getting
you go.
comfortable.
I'm like,
Let her get comfortable.
She
getting comfortable. She leaning back.
My bad, y'all. I'm not experienced with being on
Nah,
the
you're
radio.
doing good.
You
You're
are
doing
good. You're doing great. You know,
All
great.
right.
Talking about makeup. Lip gloss is popping. We see it.
Yep, y'all lip
That's
gloss.
all you
Shout
need,
out to
man.
Beauty Supply, 99 cents. Y'all go
Hey,
get
that's
you.
all you need.
PD said he'll see you Sunday, and he said I could rap. I could rap on Sunday. So
There we
I will
go.
do COP's song that he did this past Sunday because I did watch online, and he's done it the past 35 years. But we will
I'm
do
going to
that.
hold you to that. I'm going to hold you, and I'm going to record you.
No, I can't rap. I'm not rapping.
Quan can rap, y'all.
He can
Don't let him
rap.
fool y'all.
Give him the mic.
Check him out on SoundCloud.
Give him
Don't
the
do
mic.
that.
Go to
That's a
his
private
SoundCloud.
link, I think.
I'm the last poet standing on the stage tonight.
Hey.
I'm the last one standing in. I'm ripping the mic. I'm the last one. Last one.
I'm glad you still know that song from MySpace.
Hey, that was the last song you sung.
It was. I
I'm
retired
going to get
after
him
that.
on a track, y'all. He's
I
going to
retired
feature
after
on one
that.
of my tracks. Just wait.
Listen, I'm charging $500 per feature. If you guys want me to feature, I will do that. $500 per feature. So I'll do that. But listen, man, we're going to get into the live music and video review. The way we do this is we rate 1 through 5. If we love your music, your song, or your video, we'll give you a 5, man, if it's dope, if it's just ready, if it's a hit. Now, we got a radio personality in the building. So, T, what kind of direction are you going to be coming from when you're judging these music, the music and the videos?
I'm going to come from a radio direction because I feel like most of the songs you're getting, I can appreciate people who make music for albums too, though, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like most of the submissions you're getting, they want to get played on the radio. So I'm coming from the mentality of a radio personality. You got to capture me in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And sometimes even less than that. If your song doesn't capture me in the first 30 seconds, you lost me. The one thing that Serena said when Aaron Cole's video first came on, she said, I liked it already.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as she felt
Grabbed it
it,
right,
First 2
grabbed it right away.
seconds.
Yeah.
it
I
grabbed it.
know immediately. Same with beats, too, when I'm listening to beats. First 2 seconds, if I don't like
Yeah.
it, next one.
Yep.
People don't got time these days.
Yeah.
We're in a microwave generation, you know, so you got to come with it a little bit early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're already established and people are willing to wait. But most people aren't willing to wait if you're new.
Most people's attention spans are like toddlers, like 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That part.
Exactly.
That part.
Serena, what direction are you going to be coming from as far as, your idea of judging the music and videos?
If I feel something, spiritually it's just gonna be like if I feel it in my heart, because I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people, their music you can't really feel the truth, and
Yeah.
they're not really singing it from their heart sometimes.
Cool.
So let's go.
And singers know that. Singers know if another singer or artist or rapper or whatever is actually believing what they're singing, or if they're just reading off a piece of paper something somebody else wrote, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Man,
All right.
you getting all different angles this show, man.
Exactly.
You about to get some real reviews right now.
Yep. So listen, we are giving $10 to the winner of best song or best video today on the show. Have thick skin. We want you to get better. So if we don't like your song, if I ended super early, I don't like it. And we're going to be doing that today because we don't have a lot of time because the interview did go way over. So we're going to get to as many songs as we can until we start falling asleep. But we will kind of skip through some of the songs. We probably won't play the full track unless it's a video. So we'll probably play 2 minutes of each song. So this first one is called Scattered Thoughts by C. Duffel right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah. Oh. I see them snakes in the grass. Looking at Satan, I'm on them last. Seeing the system, our youth carry max. Chasing to come in, they gotta come fast. Yeah, I see them snakes in the grass. Yeah, looking at Satan, I'm on them last. Seeing the system, our youth carry max. Yeah, chasing to come in, they gotta come fast. You made me sick. I see that gold on your wrist. You are full of my list. Trading your soul to be rich. To a designer you niche. You got a gun in your pick. You know my youth is dying. Cause they got guns in their will. I'm tired of the crime, it's a complication. Seeing people lacking the communication. Why death gotta be a compensation? That's your skin lying on the pavement. Money chasing money, that's a domination. Seeing devil taking over generations. Seeing laws change to abominations. Judgment coming to this wicked nation. Yeah. Somebody gotta say something or we gonna fall. How they gon' know except we pass the ball? How we gon' stand if cowards evolve? People go deaf when they hear the call. So they don't hear the call. Not gonna answer with money involved. People for wrestling with truth is in all. Devil don't like it when fruit standing tall. In the grass. Looking at Satan, I'm on them last. Seeing the system, our youth carry max. Chasing to come in, they gotta come fast. Yeah, I see the snakes in the grass. Yeah, looking at Satan, I'm on them last. Seeing the system, I carry max. Yeah, chasing to come in, they gotta come fast. Yeah, the devil hate family, so he gon' cut the father out the picture, leaving the baby madder than the killer.
All right, that is C. Duffel, Scattered Thoughts right here, Speak Life Radio live music and video review show. I'm your host, Quan59, with my man, guest co-host, Simply T, and other guest co-host, Serena Ray, in the building. Real quick, man, before we get into that song, our sponsor for the month of April is Revive Collective Apparel. Make sure you check them out at revivecollectiveapparel.com or at Revive Collective Apparel on Instagram. Just for you, right here on Speak Life Radio. If you go to their store right now, go to the website to order online, you can get 15% off with the code SpeakLifeFam15. Make sure you get something. I'm wearing the shirt right now, man. I love the shirt. I think it's super dope. It's the second time I wore it this week without washing it, and it is really dope.
So keeping it real, y'all.
Listen, man.
Always keeping it real.
Exactly. I love the shirt. It's really like a good material. It's not, those super thick shirts, or it's not too thin. It's really dope, and I'm not just saying that because he's a sponsor, but it is really dope. Make sure you guys check it out. Once again, revivecollectiveapparel.com. Sponsor of Speak Life Radio show in the month of April right here on Gorilla Cross. Download the app, do everything. Simply T, I'm actually going to let you go first on this C. Duffel track, Scattered Thoughts. What do you think? What's your thoughts and what's your rating? 1 through 5, you can do a 1.5, 5, 4.9, whatever you want to do.
Right. I would give it a solid. Well, go ahead and critique it first, and then give your rating. Yeah.
All
right. So first and foremost, even the artwork. I like the brush strokes. I like the artwork that he used. I think the font could have been a little different to kind of match the artwork a little bit. But I like the artwork. For some reason, it It appealed to me. Now the song to me, it was standard. You know what I mean? In a good way. In a good way. It sounded professional. It sounded good. Now I didn't feel like it was a hit. You know what I mean? That's gonna like that will sweep across the nation necessarily, right? Yeah. But it was definitely a song that can be respected on radio. If it comes on, people they're not gonna change the channel. They're gonna appreciate it. They're gonna rock with it. Gonna vibe with it. It sounded professional in my opinion. So I liked it. So I would give it a solid 3.5 easily, but a 4, like debatable 4. Okay. You know, debatable 4, but solid 3.5.
So you give it a 3.5.
Yeah, okay. solid. But
so close to a 4.
Yeah, definitely a debatable 4, with 5 being the highest, right? Yeah.
And I have high standards for C. Duffel, so I'm gonna be a little harder on this critique because it's not my favorite song. He submitted a song on Friday that was super dope. Yeah. I loved it. I love that style. This one was still good, man. I mean, he's definitely a solid artist. I think he's that young artist really looking for who he is. And that's what I've been hearing in a lot of his music. He's trying different things. He's doing different styles. And I think that's where he's at right now in his musical journey. But I think it's dope that he's taking chances on different styles of songs. I will give it a 3.0 because he has, because it's different. And the artwork, same thing. The font, I'm huge in the font. You see all my graphics on the screen. Bad font gets on my nerves. I'm not saying it was horrible, but the font could have been different.
I think even that picture without the font would have worked. You
don't necessarily even need font.
Don't even need the font.
Yeah. But I'll give it a solid 3.0. And you can't skip the line, bro. You can't skip the line. All right, Serena, what do you think?
Well, I'm confused by what y'all mean by the artwork. I was confused by the artwork. What is it? What's the art? What is that?
On the video.
On the video.
Yeah. No. So.
And then I would say, as a person who listens to music for the message, and I really listen to the lyrics a lot, I would give it a 4.5 because I love the lyrics. However, on some of them, I could not understand what you were saying. So, I would work on articulation. Because even as a singer, you know, since I was 9, I've been classically taught and gone through lessons and all this. Articulation is huge, even with just singing. So with rapping, even more so because, you know, you're rapping and you're going fast. But I love the message. The song was named Scattered Thoughts.
Yeah,
Scattered Thoughts.
Scattered Thoughts. The title's a little confusing. I would have named it Snakes in the Grass, something like that.
I mean,
because that's the whole message of the song.
Sense.
But
missed it out.
I love where he went with it and how he's talking about the youth. Because man, it's true. Our youth today is, it's a little shaky. And living in Chicago for a little bit, I got to see a lot of crazy stuff, and it's crazy to see how much the youth is like. It's mostly the youth who's doing all these crimes, and like he said, youth is carrying mags. Like there really is like shooters that are like kids, you know. Mm-hmm. So I think music's a great way to get that message across that we need to make a change. And like youths are carrying mags. That is not normal.
Wild.
No.
That is not normal.
So what's your rating?
4.5.
4.5. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
That's
the only
almost
thing
perfect.
was articulation for me. The song title. Yeah.
And so she's in the chair on Speak Life Radio. Can I play your voice?
Yeah.
The voice clip. Okay. We're gonna play this.
We're gonna play the voice clip.
The voice.
So let me give a disclaimer, y'all. I'm not signed to NBC no more. I'm not signed, but under a contract. They pick your songs. They pick all your songs. They saw me coming in as a Hispanic girl. They kind of tell you what to say in your story. They tell like literally. They'll tell you say it this way or cry here. Like literally.
Wow.
Literally.
Cry
it's
here?
a sob story. Yeah. Like literally. They told me to cry in the interview.
And you were able to cry?
Hold up. I'm like, hold up. I gotta think of something really sad.
Oh man.
Oh Lord. But they chose this Spanish and English song.
And you don't even speak Spanish.
I don't even speak Spanish. I'm Native American mainly. I'm mainly Native American from New Mexico. And the Native roots are strong there in New Mexico, if y'all know the history, all that. But my other half is Spaniard. But, you know, I'm like 6-7 generations Americanized, just like a lot of people, you know. So I sing some Spanish. Like, of course, I love Selena. Who doesn't, you know?
But that's not something you would have picked on your own.
No, I'm an R&B soul singer. I would have sang some Sam Cooke, y'all. Like, that's what I grew up on. Sam Cooke, all that stuff.
And when it comes to music, I'll let you guys know right now. Serena has an old soul. I mean, she is not
I can feel it.
a pop singer. She definitely has an old soul.
That's crazy.
When it comes to her music.
I
So
didn't
we're
know
gonna
it was
play
like
this
that.
little clip. This is actually a clip of somebody recording the TV, I believe.
Yeah,
so
because-
the
yeah.
quality's not super high, but
But it's on Hulu. If y'all go on Hulu, and The Voice is on Hulu, season 13. It's the last episode. Oh,
Okay.
and also when I was auditioning for it, so there's like 4 days of blind auditions behind the scenes. I was on the last day they chose me. I feel like it's really rigged. I just want to say that. So there was only 2 spots left. It was either on Blake Shelton's, which is a country team, or Adam Levine's, which is, Adam Levine. And there was also Jennifer Hudson and Miley, but their teams were full.
Yeah.
And
So they
didn't,
couldn't even pick you if they wanted.
they couldn't even pick me if I wanted. So it felt unfair, but everything happens for a reason, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
You might not have been able to handle.
Right. I was
getting through all
17
that
at the
and,
time. I had just graduated high school, and yeah, I guess that wasn't my path then, but
But like
Yeah.
I said, though,
pushing.
people who win that show, nothing. Well, what happens?
right.
Yeah, they play at the Aliante. Here we go. This is Serena Ray on
Don't
The
hate on
Voice.
Elianto.
I'm not. Listen, they got a good buffet.
And show the world who I am through music. My grandma.
Oh,
And you were 17, right?
Yep.
When the night has come and the land is dark, y la luna es la luz.
You sound dope.
I would have
Thank
turned.
you. They thought it was 2 different people singing.
Yeah.
Hey, you look amazing.
Thank
You look like
you.
a star.
Shout out the stars. Got my star on my face, y'all.
Hey.
Carson Daly, however you say his last
Daly.
name, just gotta say, he's an amazing person. He's so sweet, so dope, and he's a Raider fan, so shout out the Raiders.
But he's also the producer. So he pulling the strings.
Yo,
Yeah, so
it,
that was my
and Noah
audition.
turned, and like you said, it's the last day, so
And you know
they're,
what
they're all
sucks? They
full.
did not air the good parts, y'all. They didn't air what all 4 coaches said, all the like good stuff.
Yeah.
They only aired all the negative stuff they said, and all of them told me if it would have been a day sooner, if I would have auditioned on the first day, they all would have turned. They literally said that. And Blake Shelton, he said he could kick himself for not turning because when he turned, and he saw, because it's different when you're turned around and you're listening to somebody, but
Yeah.
in the industry, it's like they tell you it's 10% your talent and 90% your look,
presence.
you know what I mean? So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I can hear the richness in your voice. You would have killed a
I would have
soul
killed
song.
a soul song. I'm
You
like,
would have went in. You would have had your Jennifer Hudson moment.
man. Oh, and J Hud, y'all, amazing moment when she told me that I was a powerhouse, coming from one of the queens of powerhouses,
Yeah, that's
and
dope.
her story too. So and always growing up listening to J Hud, watching Dreamgirls, like. Man,
So
it
I'm
was
gonna
huge.
play Keep Your Head Up. This is an actual video that you have. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna play the whole video because you got
Fast
skits and
forward-
stuff like
fast
that.
forward.
Hold on, real quick before you. Hey, PD said you're singing Sunday, not Quan. He said Quan isn't
I
singing.
would love to.
She would love to sing.
I've been looking for a new worship team, y'all. So anybody out there who needs a singer on the worship
Well,
team,
Yeah, there you go.
There
Let's
you
go.
There's pastors in the building right now. So we're gonna play Keep Your Head Up right now. I'll play part of it when your boy starts rapping. I don't know if he's watching. I think we're Facebook friends.
he's not a
He might
rapper,
be.
and just he even tells everybody he's like, I'm not a rapper, but
I would have cut that whole part out of the song. So
for
my
it.
critique is cut that part out of the song. But this is Serena Ray with Keep Your Head Up right here.
You gotta keep your head up. You gotta believe in yourself.
Shout out Florida.
No video.
Hey.
PCB.
So keep your head up.
And I was 16.
It's been
Your voice is dope.
Thank you.
You've had a reason to smile, and I know it must be hard. Single mom raising a child.
And what's crazy at the time when I did this song, I'm talking about a single mother, and it wasn't my story. But now I'm a single mother, and it's crazy. Just
Wow.
like how God works.
And you're wondering, will the storm
Y'all listen to the
ever
lyrics.
end? But be encouraged, don't give in. No, it ain't going your way, so keep your head up. It's gonna be okay, just keep your head up. You gotta work
But son, keep your head up. Okay.
Yeah, that's the homie. Shout out the homie,
Shout out the
Ron.
homie. Just don't rap again on her song.
Leave him alone.
Keep your voice off her songs, bro.
Hey, he produced all this,
That's
man.
fine. I'll make beats too.
Lord,
Keep your
Quan.
P. Diddy out.
Let me hear the rap. I want to
No,
hear the
you
rap.
can hear that off air.
Check it out on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Every platform.
Listen, man, check out that video. Keep your head
Thank
up
you, Quan.
on YouTube, man. She can sing, folks.
Thank you.
So make sure you check her out. But nah, you keep your head up. Man, don't rap on everything, man. Don't
But
rap
the
on
lyrics,
everything.
okay, he can't rap, but the lyrics, I love the lyrics.
He's feeling
You know, may not
No,
be
listen,
going
man,
your way
give
right
him props.
now.
He
but
produced a
son,
track.
keep your head.
He did his thing, man. So he's definitely
Go-
good.
Seems like you never see the break of a new day, but daughter,
You're
keep
rapping.
your
Wait.
head up.
He
I
doesn't
know
rap
you
that
tired
good,
and
though.
fed up.
You're rapping way better.
But
You should
crying
have
through
rapped
the
that
night, I know
part.
you fed up.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
go.
go.
All of the storms
Let's
and all
go.
of the rain, all of the trials that brought so much pain, but it made you stronger, gave you strength to extend a little longer. Don't brand, don't break, don't give up now.
Why didn't you rap that part?
I
He
should
did not
have.
rap it like
no,
that.
I can't rap. I love to rap,
you
y'all.
just did.
I really
You
love
just
to
did.
rap,
You just did rap.
but I can't rap.
Have somebody write for you then. You sound good.
Like, if y'all are writers out there, I've been trying to contact everybody that says, "Oh, I'll help you write. I'll help you do this." Y'all, I need help.
You can rap.
I have hecka. I was gonna say hella. I don't know if I could say hella.
Hell is not a battle
I
rap.
was saying I have hella stuff written, but I struggle putting it melodically into a song. So if y'all are out there and want to help your girl out, please do.
Yeah, reach out to her, man. I know Shy Moye has been reaching out a little bit, and,
Yes,
and you guys need to collab, man.
Yeah, we do. He's on his stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get on my stuff.
And I'm a collab on you sitting up a little bit.
There we go. I
There
keep
we go.
slouching, y'all.
Let her get
Posture.
comfortable. Like, she,
No, let's go. Get comfortable. I'm gonna keep my head up over here and.
hey, the more she gets comfortable, the more, she lets it out. You
Yeah,
know what
not
I mean?
gonna lie. I was nervous in the first half, y'all.
Now she like, yo, this is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and spit these bars because Quan disrespected my homeboy, so let me go and show you what it is.
For
She spit them
real.
bars, though. You had aggression with it. I liked
Oh
it.
man, like I said, I have a story. I got a lot of pain inside, and music to me is everything because it's my escape, my release.
Right.
And I feel like in order to get through this stage in my life, I gotta release some originals. So I've been in the
And you gotta
studio
get it to
with
God
Quan.
first.
Oh, always.
Like we talked with Aaron
Absolutely.
Cole.
100%.
Like get grounded in the word, get grounded in the spirit first,
Yep.
and then those things will come to you. Seek first the kingdom, and then those things will be added.
Added.
Don't try to add those things first,
Yeah.
and then seek the kingdom.
What they
Right.
say,
Seek the kingdom first. Sometimes you might even have to sit back a little bit and be like, look, I want to make music now, but I need to take this short season to get right with God first,
They said it'll be added means they're coming from the rear. Oftentimes we turn around and try to focus on that stuff coming instead of focusing on God. And it takes longer when we focused on
Yep.
it. But your talent is ridiculous.
I appreciate
It is.
Thank
It is. You got it. I would have turned for you on the voice too. I would hit the button.
Aw.
For sure,
Love,
man.
love.
Like, and that's why I think
Not gonna
all,
lie, I
all those
cried.
shows, it's a TV show.
Yeah, it really
all of
is.
those are TV shows,
Yep.
man. So, listen, I got $5. I don't like doing this, but he sent me money to skip the line. But you did not. Oh, you emailed me the track. Okay, I'm looking for the track. But listen, man, I don't want to be the one to do that. But if you guys want to give us money to skip the line, then you can. My Cash App, Quan59. So if you want to skip the line, you can skip the line. This is J.O. Shine. The name of the track is called Shine. He sent it to my email, so we're going to listen to this right now. He must think he has this song down because he sent me 5 so he can win 10. So he
Dang.
figures he can still win 5. So here we go. This is Shine from J.O. right here, Speak Life Radio. I think. There we go.
J.O. Invasive Joy. Factoroni and cheese. Look. Can't nobody take away my shine. I hear what they say, I just don't believe them lies. Working on my aim as I'm shooting past the sky. All I'm trying to say is they can't take away my shine. Can't nobody take away my shine. My shine, no. Can't nobody take away my shine. Can't Can't nobody take away my shine. My shine, no. Can't nobody take away my shine. It isn't up for grabs. I'm really in my bag. Look into the lingo, I'm a big old dad. Father, please forgive me as I kill them on this track. We get grimy.
I love the energy.
And I know that's why they mad. I'm whipping through the city, it's something pretty and fast. No, I'm not flexing, I'm manifesting my path. Picture me rolling, I know they wish I would crash. But
he shot out Tupac in there.
And that's a fact. Can't nobody take away the blessings I was given. They want me distracted, they messing with my vision. But I got too much passion, prophetic and prolific. Come get with the program or get about my business. Listen, can't nobody take away my shine. I hear what they say, I just don't believe them lies. Working on my aim as I'm shooting past the sky. All I'm trying to say is they can't take away my shine. Can't nobody 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 take away my shine. Hey, I can shine with no jewelry on. It's right here, filet mignon. Every time I write another record, it's my favorite one. I listen to myself. I don't need no help. Sitting on a throne of lies, you come up shorter than an elf. I mean, what else do they want to hear? I'm solo dolo solitaire.
Got some bars, man.
Yeah, I love my aim is father of the year. Top tier family, man. Flowing cause an avalanche. Rap game is shaky. That would make me Lorazepam. I'm a goat and a lamb. Me and rap go hand in hand. It's hard to hit a flow and not smile like you're on Candid Cam.
A little bit.
Not as grind.
Guess I'm Jackie Chan.
Like more,
never stop what God created.
almost more of a better flow as far as like.
Can't nobody take away my shine. I hear what they say, I just don't believe them lies. Working on my aim as I'm shooting past the sky. All I'm trying to say is they can't take away my shine. Can't nobody
That part's dope.
Can't take away my shine. Can't nobody take away my shine. Can't nobody take away my shine. Can't nobody take away my shine.
Yo, that is J.O. Shine right here
Dope.
on Speak Life Radio. Live music and video reviews. Listen, man, I just had somebody else send me Cash App to skip the line.
Let's go.
I never wanted to be like that, folks.
Now you are.
I never wanted to be like that. We
receive your
we
money.
like giving money away. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, that song is super dope. The only critique I have that's going to be negative is the mix could have been better. I had it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not even sure if it's mixed all the way. But mix it, master it, get that song done completely right, and that song is gonna go. This dude's already could spit, man. He's super dope. There was bars all over the place.
I didn't hear
one of those songs. I got to go back and listen to all the bars because I know I missed some. But really dope track. It's a 4. It'll probably be a 4.8, 4.9 with it mixed down properly. So really dope track, man. I love it.
I need to hear him on another beat. Like, I absolutely want to hear him on a better produced beat.
Yeah.
Like, the beat wasn't bad, but his voice, I loved his voice. I loved his energy. I love his grit. I love his grime. I think if he had a better produced beat, off the charts.
Okay.
Off the charts. So I want to hear it, but I'll give him a solid 4 because the lyrics are dope. His energy was dope. His bars are dope. And what I heard all throughout that song was confidence, man.
Yeah,
and heart.
Heart. Like, that brother, that dude's confidence is undeniable.
He wasn't reading off a paper. He was spitting bars. He knew what he was saying.
Yeah, he got in that booth and he let it all out. That's what you have to do.
And shout out to J.O. because he just had a newborn baby, man. So shout out.
Congratulations.
Father of the year. That's a goal, he said.
Yeah,
Father of the year.
Yeah, that in there. So, Serena, what do you got?
I'm going to give it a solid 5, although I do agree with y'all on the production and the mixing and all that. But a solid 5 because immediately, first bar, his energy, you know. You can't, energy doesn't lie, you know. And, man, his energy was dope. His lyrics, his flow, all that is a banger. I give it a 5.
Right. On a Meek Mill beat.
Like I love those Meek Mill beats, yo.
On a Meek Mill type beat. Man, it would go off.
Some of the comments too. Joe Syfe 3.5 track was too basic for his wordplay. I feel
agree.
that. I feel that.
I
want to love it, but the mix needs to work. DJ Lost and Found, and I don't love the beat. So, some of those things, a lot of artists don't know how to pick out the right beats, or they're just getting beats from their homies or whatever.
Yeah.
So, seek out those producers that are on the same level as you are lyrically, and then it just kills it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Make one good song. You don't have to make 12 mediocre. put all your money and getting one good beat, and that thing could take you. You don't know where it could take you. You definitely got the talent, as evident.
Yeah, the talent's there, man.
All right, we had another person skip the line, folks. Anthony Ramos. This is Aram. It's called Glorious, Unmixed and Unmastered, which we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing Speak Life Undone. So this is one you should have sent to our Undone show that we're going to be doing with my man Alicio. But listen, man, if you want to send it right here, we'll do that too. So this is Unmixed and Unmastered. So I'll tell you right now, he's not going to win the $10. But thank you for your money. But
that's cold blooded.
No, I'm just saying because we're judging off the mix. If it's not mixed or mastered yet, you just want to hear our critique. So this is called Glorious. My man Aram right here, Speak Life Radio.
With amazement, can't shake this. Prostration is my placement, I'm in. Responding with adoration that is blatant. When I ponder on his payment, giving it, give it up. My life, I'ma give it up. The way he acquitted my sentence and got my repentance, so how he remitted us. Rotting the court, he saw us before he opened the door, admitted us to do what he did for us. Surely he is enough. I was in my ashes, held sin in my stashes. Was on my way to the casket that the assassin was in his grasp. To my savior, they crashing, read in the passage. He took on them lashes. Love for us is massive. Gave me a passion to shed it the masses. Help us to cut off distractions. Cut them off. Want me off track, so I run them off. Crossing the back, head aloft. Flying the tongue, Pentecost. Let my life communicate your story. Let my estate adore thee and marvel at your glory. Say, glorious, matchless in every way. Glorious, matchless in every way. We believe, ain't no other, no. Ain't no other, ain't nobody up above you, no. We believe, ain't no other, no. You're glorious, you're glorious. We believe, ain't no other, no. You're glorious.
I don't like that part. No, don't flip that. Take that whole flip out.
The chipmunk. Yeah.
Take that whole flip out right there.
I just need one thing for the Lord.
That's the
one thing. To be where my faith is made sight for the rest of my life. While beholding the King, ain't no one above him. They just some lies. I'll say it again. They just some lies. I wrote this song on a reprise. Just wanna remind my King, he got him in check. Mate, there's no retries. Tasting the tea time, my young is a tribe. Beholding the side. Don't wait till it appears in the midst of the sky.
I like that
Can
part,
I go
but
first?
not on
Because
the
before I
song.
forget what I gotta say, the end, you should put it at the beginning and try it that way. Try here. I feel like that would be dope. And then
Like switch it around
yeah,
and then
at the end
come with the serious part?
Yeah, like that last word, sky.
That does
then,
make more sense.
I think that'd be dope.
That
because,
would make more sense
because it catches your attention quick.
Because I wasn't expecting this, and it ended up being in a bad way. But if that was playing first, because I'm still vibing to that part, and then it comes in, you're right. Yo, that might be dope.
Try that out.
Might want to try
really
that.
try it if you feel like it.
And remove the chipmunk noises.
Yeah, that little break in between the two. If you want to have a break in between, do something different to bring those two together. But even do what Serena said and maybe switch that up where you have that beginning part. And it's shorter, too, and then it goes into, like, the real song. Instead of you're killing the vibe of that song and taking it somewhere else.
Right.
In a vibe that's not as good of a vibe. Because this song was very vibey. Like, the samples they had, the singing in the background was really dope. Aram could rap, man. He was rapping on that. I like the beat a lot.
Yeah.
I like how I felt listening to that. Obviously, there's some mixing and mastering things you need to do with the beat and everything, but I was liking that song. That part threw me off, though. It took me somewhere where if I was in the car vibing to that, I'm like focused. and you took my focus totally off,
Right.
and I'll probably ram someone off the road because I was mad.
Oh my God.
What'd you get it between the 4 or 5?
I mean, honestly, I don't even want to rate it because he needs to finish it.
Right,
so I'm
right.
not
I
really
give you
even
that.
going to rate it.
I give you that.
But the direction it's going, it's definitely a 3 right now. It could definitely get up to a 4, 4.5. I really do like the song.
I say breath control. I feel like, you can definitely hear his passion, right? But I feel like there's like a balance that you gotta tap into when you're passionate, but yet still have that control, still have
breath
that
control is important.
Yeah, so it's like, there's a lot of J.O., he was in there, he had the passion, he had the grit, but it was just it was a presence about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a presence of you could see like the poise in him, So with my man right here, I just feel like a little bit more poise, a little bit more breath control, and try Serena's suggestion, try flipping that. I think that'd be more interesting. And if you remove the chipmunk noises as a transition, I think that'll be a little bit better.
And Sean Moyer had a good comment too. If you're gonna switch it up, then just go right into it.
Yes.
You don't need an interlude because you want to
Yeah.
catch people by surprise.
Yes, I like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
And if you don't like how it sounds with the switching it, make them 2 different songs because it was dope. It was dope. Both of them are dope.
Yeah.
Both parts.
All right. Now I got used to people cutting the line. No one's cutting the line anymore. So this is disappointing me now. Now listen. What song? Where we got next? I got to scroll back up to find.
And what T was saying about breath control, like Aaron was saying earlier, if y'all didn't get to catch Aaron Cole on here, replay the show, go watch it after, because he was saying that his dad used to make him run and do his sets.
Yeah.
And that kind of reminded me, I'm a huge Beyonce fan, sorry y'all, but her dad used to make her run in high heels on the track and sing her songs,
Wow.
So breath control, that'll help your breath control, y'all. Y'all need to do y'all little boot camp. I need to do me a boot camp,
It's real.
Listen,
But-
if I ever do that as a father, call CPS on me.
Oh,
Well,
my
do
Make
what?
her
No,
run. Make her
shut
run in
up.
high heels.
Well, when
Come
you're
on,
on
man, that's
stage,
torture.
no,
How
he was
old
doing
was
it
she?
because I believe she was a teen. But shout out to.
I feel that because she definitely has energy on stage.
does.
And
Oh,
she's
but
still singing, like,
in high
man,
heels.
it's different
Yeah.
when you're performing. Even with I don't know about rapping, but as a singer, when you're performing and you got to move around because nobody wants to just watch you. Just
it's easier when you're
you
rapping.
yeah.
Because when you're singing, you have to hit the notes.
Hit
When
the
you're rapping,
notes.
you don't have
Yeah.
to sound the same as you do on your studio music.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slippery slope. Like,
Yeah.
being a dad of a talented individual, like you have to push them in certain areas.
Yeah.
Like, but you gotta have the grace and wisdom to know when you're going too far.
Yeah.
And I feel like Aaron's dad is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
I feel like he had the perfect balance between I'm pushing you towards this, but
Yeah.
I'm not becoming Joe Jackson.
Right. And like as a parent, sometimes you got to just let your kids figure it out for themselves.
Yes.
You can guide them as much as you want. I mean, you have to guide them, but
Yeah.
you could tell them do this, do that, but sometimes you got to let them fall a little bit, be there to pick them back up so they see for themselves. Cause I was hearing an Aaron story, that girl situation where he was keeping the secret, all that,
Yeah.
I know everybody's been through where something like that,
Yeah.
but as you see now, he's engaged.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
it was part of his story. So sometimes you got to fall a little bit, but
Yep.
stand back up.
All right, we're sponsored today by Revive Collective Apparel. Make sure you check them out, revivecollectiveapparel.com. They got dope hoodies, man. That hoodie's
Like,
sick.
that's a dope.
I should have got the hoodie instead of the T-shirt. I like the T-shirt a lot, though, and it's Vegas. It's summertime, so
Well, in Vegas, people still be wearing the hoodies in the summer.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they're
I'm
weird.
sweating
They're
looking
weird.
at y'all wearing hoodies.
exactly.
Like, what is going on?
Exactly. But they got a lot of dope gear, man. Make sure you guys check that out. They have the yellow wording too. I don't see that one
They
on
got
here.
some dope hats too.
But yeah, they got some dope hats,
like
beanies,
that logo.
everything, man.
right?
Really simple, man. Just simple and
I like the
Super
logo on
dope.
that. I like the logo on the hat.
oh, that's Lamar Riddick.
Okay.
There we go. All right, man. We are gonna get into the next song. This is Young Priest, the Preacher, featuring Be Alive. The song is called
Real quick,
Angels
before you
in the
jump-
Outfield. Before we go, Simply T's gonna.
Before you
Interrupt
jump,
me.
before you jump
Say
in the,
something.
no, don't go into the
I'll
song.
mess with you. Go
I
ahead.
need to know, is it spelled D-A?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How do you pronounce Shamoye's name again? I'm so-
Shy Moye.
Shy Moye. Can I just call you Shy? I apologize, but I give everybody nicknames. But he says some people need a Joe Jackson in their life. For real, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think anybody needs a Joe. I mean, maybe not a Joe. Angels in the Outfield. Here we go. Okay.
angels in the outfit in the dugout, and they down the ride, defending me from evil on the side. Ain't no demon time, covering all the bases. I stay safe and I ain't gotta slide. Anointed with the prayer, I call them angels like the kingdom kind. That means I'm locked in. I know they watching. Light up the darkness. I got some angels around. I hit this beat, little drama boy, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Just singing this song with angels till the kingdom come. Look, we get right down in them trenches, all about the Father business. We was chosen, so we gon' win this, like we seen the crime. All my brothers covered in the blood, we bloody, but we ain't slime. Pressure on us make diamonds, it's a testimony when you see it shine. Watch us like Automas, we ain't from here like foreign cars. Kingdom people, yeah, we down to earth, we ain't out here tryna be stars. Without the mess on the radio, we just wanna give you blessed bars. And give the glory to the Most High. Pray the Father please when we die, yeah, no lie. Angels all around me, all my brothers, they got me. Give me straight when I'm weak. That big face, yeah, it's high key. I came from the bottom with others, strangers to struggle. Praying together, it look like a huddle. Pull up, they thinking we coming with trouble. Thinking we towing that metal. We coming rebuking them devils. Doing it all for God. Can't hold on my dogs. It won't let none of us fall. Ring, purr, we answer the call. I got angels in the outfit in the dugout, and they down the ride, defending me from evil on the side. Ain't no demon time, covering all the bases. I stay safe and I ain't gotta slide. Anointed with the prayer, I call them angels like the kingdom kind. That means I'm locked in. Yeah, I know they watching. Light up the darkness. I got some angels around me. I got some angels around me. Ain't no demons gon' down me. Yeah, big dog rumble like Rocky. Better do right like Spike Lee. I'm from the ghetto, I grew up with rebels that throwing that metal, they moving like devils. How many dead, I can't even tell you. How many angels, we gotta get several. Me and the angels like just like then. I know I'm going cause I know where I've been. Could've got smoked while living in sin. Could've got life for the licks I hit. Could've got hell for the stuff I did. Saved by the blood, yeah, saved by the rams. Feeling like dig, I was in that den. Only for the God, don't follow no trends. Whoa. I was in the chains, now I'm so free. All gay saying, yeah, growing like trees. They don't want smoke, but them gang, they sweet. Money rules the world, but it don't run me. We undefeated, that's where the KB. Whoa, we on the smoke, all beef. Showing these prayers, our team got hit. Flexing, yeah. Jesus peace all on my necklace. Stone Cold coming with the message. 316, every day we wrestle. Stuffing in y'all.
All right, that's Young Priest the Preacher, Angels in the Outfield, featuring Be Alive, right here on Speak Live Radio, live music and video review. I like this song a lot until that last verse. Mm-hmm. It just, I don't know, man. His voice didn't really do it for me. It just didn't fit the same vibe that I was feeling throughout the whole song. He came in a little too hard, too, like Joseph said, a little too filtered. I like the song up to that point. You can't, it's already out. You can't cut it now, but that's something I probably would have cut out. I don't know if that's the homie or what, but the song was already good. You didn't need a feature on it. Maybe you just spit another verse or just let it fade out. So I got to replay it again. You know what I'm saying? So because of his verse, I'll give it a 3.2. But if his verse wasn't in there, it probably would have been closer to a 4. Serena.
I'll jump right in.
I got to think about how I want to say.
I gotta say, look, it was, normally when people like the Young Priest and the Preacher, right?
Young Priest, the Preacher.
Yeah, is Young Priest the Preacher? Or is it Young, who was featured on it? Who was the feature?
Be Alive.
Be Alive. Okay. Normally when you hear like the names like that, it's a little bit like older when it comes to this genre of music. So I was expecting to hear like an older sound. So it was kind of refreshing to hear that it was more modern. You know what I mean? It was a more modern, vibe, a more modern bop to it and everything like that. I did like the first guy a lot better. The first guy, the vibe fit the song, the vibe was right. And I do think he could have been just cool with just him being on the verse. I agree with you on that. So I give it a 3 also. I give it a 3.
Cool. Serena.
I would probably give that, or do I say first before I vote? My bad.
No, go ahead.
I'll give it a 3. I really like how T said like it was modern. It's a modern beat, like modern hip hop, and I like the lyrics, because nowadays when you hear type of beats like that, it's nothing but cussing and bad stuff and all that. And music is something that when, like, it's, how do I say, when we hear it, how would I put it? Music's very influential. So be careful what you listen to, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I like how he made a modern beat into a Christian song. It's really dope. Oh, Lord. I'm dropping things.
Oh, your brush. That had me nervous. I thought you dropped something else.
But yeah.
Sorry. So what'd you give it?
A 3.
A 3. Okay. Solid 3. All righty. Listen, man, if you guys want to donate to Gorilla Cross for everything we're doing, I put a donate link right there in the comment section on Facebook, and I'll put one in there on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to donate, man, we are planning on doing a lot of things, trying to bring some artists out here to Vegas, out here to do live radio shows and concerts in Vegas. So if you want to donate to everything we're doing, man, if you guys are supporters and appreciate what we do, appreciate the reviews, appreciate the artists we get on, please donate to us if you feel led. If not, it doesn't matter, man. Just share. That could be your donation. Like what we're doing on social media and all that stuff, man. We definitely appreciate it. My man Simply T in the building, Serena Ray in the building, man. I like, we're getting different vibes with the critiques, different voices than what people usually hear. So I'm going to get to the next song if I could find it.
Forgive me, y'all, for getting stumbled. I was just trying to figure out how to say it right. Yeah. But, growing up, I really didn't listen to much Christian rap. I think I got to shout out my homie Rodney, who was my producer and the rapper on my song Keep Your Head Up. He introduced me to Christian rap. The first song I heard that was like Christian rap is, I don't know if y'all know Zonte or Zonte.
Yeah.
God Taught Me. Yeah, the white dude. That's a cool song. He showed me that one, and since he showed me that, I've been looking for Christian rap and stuff like that. Shout out Gil Gatsby. He's a dope artist, dope Christian rapper.
God taught me.
Yeah, that's
everything.
I said God taught me. Yeah.
All right, this next song is from Jericho. The song is called Rollin'. He sent it to me in the email, so we're gonna play that right now. He's been very excited, man. He's been hitting me up all day to send me this music, man. So I'm interested to hear it because it better be good, man, if you've been blowing me up all day. But this is Jericho with Rollin' right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video reviews.
Love the beat.
Right.
Look at that drip, look at that lean, look at that, know what that means. Say what they want to, keep it 100, 001 in the front. Cocaine.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this?
What happened? Do that again.
That means say what they want to, keep it 100, 001 in the front. Cocaine in the guts, that body Johnny Cash. I'm on my blood. Rolling through the city with my dress in the wind. Drop top Chevy with my 3 of a kin. And we rollin'. Yeah, we rollin'. Rolling through the city with my dress in the wind. Drop top Chevy with my 3 of a kin. And we rollin'. Yeah, we rollin'. Me no lust money, me no love money. Love money is the root of our evil.
That's a dope part right there.
I used to have dreams, evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Just stunning on these people, weeping through the people. How you make that money, how you break that bread, how you bake that dough. Different mind frame, had money on my mind till I had a migraine. It's a dang shame though, grind to the grizzy to the grind.
Yes, I mean,
switch up,
I like it switch up.
Everything.
I will shine, but until then, you can get bent. I know it don't make sense. Rolling through the city with my dress in the wind. Chevy with my 3 of a kin. And we rollin', rollin', rollin'. Yeah, we rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin' through the city with my dreads in the wind. Drop top Chevy with my 3 of a kin. Then we rollin', rollin', rollin'. Yeah, we rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin' through the city with my dreads in the wind. Drop top Chevy with my 3 of a kin. And we rollin', rollin', rollin'.
Yo, that's Jericho
Yeah, we rollin'.
with Rollin' right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. Man, man, there's a lot going on in that song, but it's not too much, which I like a lot.
I will say this to jump off the review part. So there was like 3 different songs going on, and to me, all right, one song I heard before, and I wasn't really feeling that. Like the chorus, kind of heard it before, rolling through the Chevy, drop top. You kind of heard those. Heard those songs before. People will always have those type of hooks or whatever. But he had some switches in there that were sounding so original to me. You know what I mean? To where I'm like, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So I feel like, to me, the song was so close, right? I felt like he had a good voice. I felt like the production was good. The song is solid, but like I said, to me, there was like 3 different songs going on. And 2 of them were original and dope. One was that kind of dominated most of the song. I heard it before,
Which was pretty much the hook.
Yeah. So, but I give it a 4. Because you can hear he got talent, man. He got talent.
And originality.
Yeah, he got talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so you give it a 4. I actually like the song a lot, man. Even that part that does sound like something you've heard. That's kind of like country, right? Country songs, you've heard the country songs over and over again, but how do you put that out there? And yeah, I think you put that in a really dope way. It sounded like a summertime vibe to me, and so I think it's the right time for it to start coming out too.
Is it out on all platforms or it's not out yet?
I'm not even sure if it's out yet.
Oh, because I was like, I'm gonna go download it right now. That was a good song.
Yeah, no, he emailed it to me, so I'm not sure if it's out yet. We if he's in the comments, we could ask him. I did like the song a lot, man. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because that vibe was dope. I like the switch ups. To me, it was busy. There was a lot going on, but I think it all fit.
It worked.
It wasn't too much for me. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5, man. I like that song a lot, for real. Serena.
I'm going to give it a 5. I just, like T said, very original. I loved your switch ups. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making music because, it's dope.
Yep. What do you give it?
Oh, a 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. Look at her.
She the Paula Abdul of the show.
She is.
Quana definitely.
I'm
does.
She's like, no one turned their chair for me. I'm gonna turn my chair for everybody.
No, but that was a 5. 5 is definitely that was worth it.
Yeah. All right. This next track. Are you guys still awake?
Yeah, we here.
All right.
We here.
All right. This next track is Sunny Night. SONNY KNIGHT. Sunny Night with Beautiful right here on Speak Life Radio music and video review. Have we got a
Sunny
video
Night's
yet?
his name?
Sunny Night.
That's a dope
name of the artist.
I like how it's spelled. Sunny.
Featuring Minister Moss. Have we had a video yet? I don't think
we haven't had a video
so
yet.
It's just all music so far. So this is called Beautiful right here. Speak Life Radio.
Funny in the comments.
History is suspect. When I thought that I was winning, sin had kept me left back. Razor in my left hand, weed all in my backpack. Cousin used to pay me in drugs, that was a setback. Bad habits formed in the dark clouds overhead. Thought I was protected cause the crucifix was on my neck. The enemy was on my neck, trying to suck the life out. Jesus had to intervene, that's why I'm never going back. Been through hell and back in order to get to my position. Trusted the physician to make incisions that bring the cleansing. He is well respected in his field. Who am I to question? Don't neglect the treatment from the hands of the one who fashions. Everything is made to be beautiful in due season. The reason that I'm breathing easy is cause Jesus keep me. The reason I ain't break when weak into my knees is easy. He restored me when my heart was shred to pieces. Everything is made beautiful in this time. In this time. From pick a block, who
I remember classrooms like stand and deliver. A Michael making a change. The man in the mirror. I used to wonder. Jesus loved the kids on welfare. Didn't know heaven, cause all I see is hell here. Civil rights. I was raised on these southern streets. Power getting cut off. Didn't have enough to eat. Dear God, I need you to save me. Looking for a ray of light. Can't run, stay and fight. You set me on high and all I see is the view. Chasing after cash, but all I needed was you. I proceeded to do everything at your will. Sex with many women, not knowing how to fulfill my purpose. Sometimes I pray when I write. No longer am I lost. You the way in the life. Chill.
Everything is made beautiful in this time.
Yeah, I don't know. This beautiful sunny night feature Minister Moss right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. The song is called Beautiful.
The comments are on point.
And
right now.
it wasn't a beautiful song. So listen, I felt like you were reading your lyrics, and then you hit a part where you fumbled. I'm not sure if you engineered this yourself. If you did, cool. You messed up engineering yourself. If you had an engineer and he didn't tell you to retake that or what you did wrong or mix it better on that, then shame on the engineer. That's something that there's so many things that I would change that could tighten up this song so much as an engineer if you're in the studio doing this with me. Absolutely. Because that part, I think everyone caught it.
Yeah.
That threw me off guard. I was already like, the song's cool. And then you hit that part where it's like, and then you start rapping and you're off beat.
Yeah.
You can't do that and put out music. You can't put out music when you have a blatant mistake in it.
Right.
So you have to fix that before you put stuff out.
The details.
The singing part, I'm not sure if that was Minister Moss or not. When you're nasally with auto-tune and you still can't sing with auto-tune, that's pretty bad. Get somebody else to sing. Don't just try to have a homie jump on a track and then throw auto-tune and think they can sing. Get a real singer, and then if you want to put the auto-tune effect, do it. The song's kind of messy.
Yeah.
There was parts I liked. I think you just need to tighten it up a lot. Memorize your verses, guys.
Yes.
Just memorize your verses. It flows so much better when you're in the booth, when it's memorized. I'm going to have to give it a 1.5 because it doesn't feel like it's a complete song.
Yeah.
It's not mixed right. It's not engineered right. I'm going to give it a 1.5.
And the comments is right on point, man. Joe Seif, tighten up them hooks.
Yeah.
He said,
or
tighten up the lyrics. Yeah. He said the hook came out left field. That's exactly what I felt. The hook came, when the hook came on, I was like, oh, what is going on? You know?
Even the beat change up on the hook was just
right. Yeah.
Like, where's this song going?
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of them deals to where like you can hear the potential. It's if you're watching, if you're listening right now, definitely don't give up. Just go deeper, go harder. You know what I mean? Take the advice that that you're reading, that you're hearing, because I feel like you got something there.
Definitely.
But just remember, like Juan said, memorize your lyrics. Kind of switch up just your song structure, and even with the hook.
And bad engineering and studio etiquette could kill a good song.
It really can.
Real talk. And even just the pitch and the key of the hook, though. Like
it was weird.
It was definitely weird.
Like I'm not sure where they were trying to go with that.
I think they were trying to like tap into like an emo vibe, like that, emo feel. I don't know.
A little bit,
indie,
but it was
indie.
Yeah, I don't know.
See,
what do you give it?
I gotta agree with you in the 1.5 2. I give it a 2. I give it a 2 because I feel like the kid got potential. I give it a 2.
Like he said, definitely got potential. I respect your story. I respect your lyrics. You're talking about a lot of real stuff. Some people don't start off on this Christian walk or this godly path right away. Some of us aren't dealt the best cards, so we go through stuff, but then we find our way.
Yep.
And I think you said in there, like, you were lost, but now you're found. So for me, I would give it a 3 because I do respect your story and your lyrics, and I don't want you to stop pushing. Don't give up. I think you should ask somebody for some help when it comes to structure of the song, because for me too, making my own originals, I struggle with structure, and sometimes it sounds good, my lyrics are there, but it doesn't make sense. And the beat, for me, you lost me at the beat. I think you need a more clean-cut beat. So, yeah,
the beat was kind of just everywhere. So, all right.
The one thing
but you do have a story to tell.
The one thing I did like where he started rapping and the beat came in. I like the initial part of that. You know,
Yeah.
I still felt like it wasn't gonna be like on the top tier of what we've heard. But yeah, just take the advice of everybody, that commented, lock that down,
All right, next track, and going to the email because it's my man Shy Moye, who has been patiently waiting in the comments.
Active.
And going to my email, I paid my internet bill yesterday, so don't send me a bill. Oh, cool. Thank you, Andrew William Russell. Appreciate you. Where are we at? Shy Moye. If my name is Shy Moye, where would I be? Right here. Okay, the song is called My People. It's unreleased. First time hearing it. No one's heard it. He hasn't even heard it. This is Shy Moye, My People, right here, Speak Life Radio. Oops, I'm downloading it instead of just playing it. Here we go. I think. There we go.
I saw your call, sorry I missed it. I've been working trying to handle all my business. How you been? I ain't had no time to visit. Seeing the news lately, I've been really on a mission. Rapping in a dream no more. I've been focused and I'm living out my vision. I've been cooking on these beats so much, yet all these dishes they've been piling in my kitchen. Understand I never meant to hurt you, and I know that patience is a virtue. Even though our souls are connected, I've been doing things that are hurtful. Even though I said I won't hurt you, I feel like a hypocrite. I don't practice what I preach, yeah. Got me feeling like a reverend or a deacon. Think these cops make us fall 6 deep, yeah. And these racists out here flexing all their demons. My people, they been fighting for this. Yeah, I feel I ain't gave enough time to this. It's a struggle trying to figure what passion is, but it's going past just being an activist. Yeah, gotta stand for my people in the struggle. Gotta stand even though it be some trouble. I might find it hard once I clear the rubble. Until then, all my feelings out the bubble. I gotta stand for my people. Yeah, I gotta fight for my people. I'm the voice in the back for my people. Yeah, it's been a long night for my people. I pray the sun coming up for my people. Been at the bottom coming up for my people. Ain't nobody got love for my people, so I gotta stand up for my people. Look, 2020 vision, yeah, that's how it's coming. Face the problem head first, ain't no time for running. My brother said keep working and yeah, my time is coming. And that's the only thing I need to keep the fire burning. I go stupid on the beat, but I'm not a dummy. And I find it funny, it's all lies on me. They so quick to judge and comment on the life I live, like they love or they really know me. But we ain't never ever been free yet. Dying by the scars of the generational hurt. Nah, we ain't never been free yet. Victims of racism, a generational curse. Bang, bang, they the ones yelling gang, gang. Thinking mad at us cause we yelling the same thing. When we only trying to protect our people. The difference between us is that we the ones that got a bad name. Black Lives Matter.
First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. Alright, if you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free.
I gotta stand for my people. Yeah, I gotta fight for my people. I'm the voice in the back for my people. Yeah, it's been a long night for my people. I pray the sun coming up for my people. Been at the bottom coming up for my people. Ain't nobody got love for my people, so I gotta stand up for my people. Stand up.
All right, that's Shy Moye, My People, right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. And I'm mad I'm looking at some of the comments because it's exactly what I'm thinking. DJ Lost the Found said exactly what I was thinking. And I love Shy Moye's music. Everything he's submitted, I love.
Yeah. When
When it first came in, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, yo, I know something else has to come in.
Yeah.
But I wasn't feeling the initial start of the song. And then it kicked in. I'm like, okay, cool, here it goes.
Yeah.
It would have been dope if he started the song, since the song is called My People, with that little bit he ended with.
Yes.
Even if
With
he started
with the sample,
the
or
sample.
just the
what do you mean the sample?
the talking part? Or you
Even
mean
just the
the
My
end of-
People part. The
okay,
talking part would
okay,
be
the My
dope too if he
People part,
came
the
in
My
with
People
the
part.
talking part
Yeah.
and then the My People
Yeah.
and then what he did with the beginning.
Yeah, so I feel like that could have been maybe, and I'm not sure if you put this out yet or if you're about to put it out, but maybe do something with the beginning a little bit different. And maybe even on the mix, like it was, I love the distortion, but it was a little too much for me. So that's another thing. And then Joe Syfe said the same thing. The beat should have been going during the sample, like some type of music. You don't necessarily need the drums,
right?
But during that talking sample to let us know that the song's not over.
Not over, yeah.
Right.
Because if I was just playing that in my car, I probably would have ended it or skipped to the next song, and I wouldn't have heard that part come back in, which was dope. Have music playing underneath, even if it's not the beat, have like the instrumentation playing underneath that sample so we know it's not done. It kicks back in. I will give that a 3.8. I hope it's not out yet. I hope it's not finished yet anyways, because I would love for you to change up the beginning a little bit and that sample part. 3.8, it could definitely go to a 4.5, 4.7 if you fix those little parts.
And yeah, like I said, I agree with what everybody's saying. I feel like I love the message. I love the content, I love the message. I love the way he plays around with his voice. You know, he tries different things with his voice vocally. I appreciate that. But yeah, everything I was saying is legit. Like the when that sample came in, what the dude was saying was dope, but I thought that was the end of the song.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so I would have skipped too. I would have skipped right then and there. So yeah, definitely maybe keep the beat going. And even possibly shorten it up. I don't think you need that whole sample, you know? Just shorten it up, in my personal opinion. But I give it a 3.5. Like I said, I feel like this is an artist that kind of knows who he wants to be and kind of knows who he is in a lot of ways, but just like different artistic aesthetics that he can play around with to make the song better is all he gotta do.
Yeah. Cool. Serena, any last words on that?
Yeah, I've since you introduced me to Shamoy, watching Gorilla Cross and stuff, and talking to him personally, you know, I as a person and as an artist, I'm very inspired by him, just because of his story. You know, he's got an amazing story, a rough one, and he tells it all in his music. And he's a father. He's going to school right now, but you know what I always see him doing? He's always in the studio. He's always working. And like I said, we've talked before, and he's been feeling, you know, sometimes he wants to give up, but like I said, I see huge things for him. I think he's going to be a big star. I would give the song a 3 because it started off with like some strings in there, and then when it came into the song, it kind of threw me off. I think the string part, like the intro, would be dope under the sample. Yeah. And then I forgot which one of y'all said it, but the sample was a little long. I would cut it. The end was very powerful, you know, like, yeah. So.
All right. Next song, I have someone yelling at me in the comments saying, play my song. Oh, there it is. Okay. We will get to that in a second. We have, I think, like 3 more songs, maybe 4 to do. So we might, skip through them. But this next one, let's see who we got.
I need to sit up. I keep slouching.
Yeah, it's like low key like a marathon. It's like
I know, my bad. If you guys, if anyone needs to leave,
no, we good.
Go ahead. But if you're good, you're good.
Out.
All right, this is Zay Smalls with Downtime, produced by JD. This is R&B and soul right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. Here we go.
The truth.
Of having so much on my plate.
Okay.
And I'm tired, I'm so tired of working late. I'm so fed up, I think I deserve a break. I use any downtime I can take. I got so much on my mental. Ma told me that rest is essential, but my work's so influential.
I'm a fan already.
It makes me stay residential. Yeah, I've been working really hard, you know I'm on my grind. Yeah,
the beats drowned out the vocals though.
You know I'm in my prime. I've been trying, girl, I'm trying not to lose my mind. Think I need a little downtime, yeah, think I need a little downtime. I've been working really hard, you know I'm on my grind. Yeah, I'm climbing every day, you know I'm in my prime. I've been trying, girl, I'm trying not to lose my mind. Think I need a little downtime, yeah, think I need a little downtime. Gotta get some downtime. downtime. Hey babe, you awake? We ain't got no time to
This
wait.
is his pocket right here.
Let's get away.
Yeah.
Ride the wave with no brakes. Maybe we head to Barbados. Wake up for breakfast, cheese, eggs, and potatoes. Got nothing planned, we can pick as the day go. I'll wake you out, get you hot like volcano. Yeah, we can chill out by the beach. You and me, no in between. Got our playlist on repeat. You said you love it, I agree. I've been working really hard, you know I'm on my grind. Yeah, I'm climbing every day, you know I'm in my prime. I've been trying, girl, I'm trying not to lose my mind. Think I need a little downtime, yeah. Think I need a little downtime. Gotta get.
All right, that's Zay Small, Downtime, produced by JD right here, Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. We've only done songs so far, but Serena, I'll let you go first.
Man, I'm a huge fan from before even hearing your vocals. I love the beat, but as soon as your vocals came in, man, talent, you can sing. So that was awesome. If you want to collab on a song, let's collab because I would love to collab with
Hey,
you.
What do you give it?
I give it a 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go to let you know why it's not a 5. Dude could definitely sing. The song was dope. The beat was dope. The mix was a 2.
Mhm.
The mix was a 2.
Yeah.
So it could have definitely been a 5 or a 4.5. The mix was really bad.
And
It was-
it's hard to mix
the beat,
singing, right? Yeah.
The beat was, but there's people that know how to do
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
send it to the right engineer and right producer because the beat didn't sound like it was mixed right at all. There was some of the instruments were way too loud, and then it was drowning out your vocals.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear. So your vocals need to be here. The beat needs to be right here. You need to be right above the beat, peeking over. So mix it better next time. I don't know who you got, mixing your music or whatever, but a good mix on that takes that song to a whole new level. Because you're dope. I mean, the talent's right there. The beat you choose, I'm not sure who well, JD does your production because it said that. So the production you choose is definitely dope for your voice. Make sure it's mixed right. A bad mix can make or break a great song. So just keep that in mind. Get advice from other producers and engineers before you put it out publicly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's my advice to you. So did I rate it?
No.
I just rated the beat. So I give it a 3.
3.
I give it a 3.
The brother could definitely sing. You can hear that. To me, the beat really only drowned him out during the hook. But during the verses, like he was in his pocket. Like he was able to be smooth and smoky and really carry it. And that's where he sounded the best to me. And I love that. Gotta get. I love that part.
Yeah.
That he killed that part right there. So I agree with you. I feel like really, the beat drowned you out on the hook. If there was a way to fix that, because you do try to take it up a little bit more in the hook, and that's where you get kind of lost.
Yeah.
But I really like the vibe. I like your vocals. I give you a 4. I give it a 4.
All right.
Joe
cool.
Seif said that falsetto. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
definitely.
real though, man.
Yeah.
And Joe Seif gave it a 3.9. So, he's not in the studio on the show, but he's definitely in the comments on the show giving his feedback. He will be back next week or maybe Friday. We do have Propaganda coming up. We're going to be doing a live conversation with him. He just dropped a dope project. So make sure you guys check out his newest project. Just dropped on Friday.
Are you talking about Joe Seif?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Let me do my commercial, Serena.
So sorry.
But Propaganda will be on sometime soon. So either Friday or sometime next week. So make sure you check that out. Joe Seif needs to drop his project. Don't you, Joe Seif? So anyways, we're going to get into the second to last song or third to last, something like that. We're almost done. This is Vashon, Veshone. How you say that? Vashon? Like Shimon? Vashon.
Man,
You're doing too much now,
I'm horrible with names, man. So
All right, this song is called Free. It's the official lyric video right here. Speak Live Radio, live music and video review.
I don't like the way you
thought I should have raped, then that's great. I would rather be myself than to be fake. Rather the original than a retake. I don't wanna be somebody else with erase Pete's sake. I've been on that. I've been trying to find myself lately. Seeking God in ways you think it's crazy. No religion, only the relation. But hearing God for me, it takes some patience. Staying off the beat line. I don't wanna cross lines. I just like to punch lines. Hit him like a punchline more time. I just hit him like a free throw. A statistic I can be more. Took some shots, you need a reload. Not a legend or a hero. Just somebody with a sequel. I am free. And it only takes a moment. Yeah. I'm not here to make a fortune. I am not part of the industry. I won't claim or pretend to be. Now the vision, it is clear to me. I know that I am free. I know I'm 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 free. Okay. Take those chains off. Hey, I just got rejected from my broski. Yeah, walked a different way, now we don't chill. For a second, got me thinking about the old me. Yeah, for rejection and the pain, they won't hold. I am poor, they won't hold me. Free to live and free to love, not believers and believers. Nike lovers and Adidas, meekest people and the divas. I sit with strippers and the preachers. Freedom, 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 freedom belongs to you and all the people through Jesus. Man, go ahead, repeat it. The fact that it makes you uncomfortable, I relate, but we should be feeling discomfort if we are safe anyways. I've been through the heat wave. I've been through the heat wave. I've been through the fire boy. I've been through the fire boy. But I know that these flames are here to get me higher up. I don't know. But I trust and believe that my God really sees that I'm sitting in need and I'm waiting on him. Writing Elohim melodies to a beat that is heavenly with a passion for felonies. Down to help, but we hella free.
If you didn't tell me his name, I thought I was listening to The Truth.
Yeah. I'm not here to make a fortune. I am not part of the
I didn't even
industry.
hear that till you said that.
I won't claim or pretend to be. Now the vision, it is clear to me. I know that I am free. I know I'm free.
Yo, that is Sean with Free right here. That's a dope lyric video, man. I like lyric videos when they're done right.
Right.
I don't like them when they're done wrong. He had the same font going on the whole time, but it was doing cool things in different areas, which I liked a lot. Some people have font that just gets on my nerves and I want to punch my computer in the face. But this one was really smooth. It kept my attention, kept me reading the words. And I liked the song a lot too, man. There was a few things that I would have changed up with the beat a little more because it didn't keep my attention sometimes.
Yeah.
And I wish maybe more beat drops or whatever. But overall, man, I've never heard of this artist before. I don't think we've played him on the show. But I really did like this track a lot, man. I'll give it a solid 4.1 on the show tonight. I liked it, man. I liked it a lot. And I didn't hear The Truth's voice until you said that.
Yeah.
So it did sound a little bit like that, but I feel like he had a younger style voice than The Truth, but the same type of vibe.
And my man James DJ Lost and Found, he said, not feeling the hook. A lot of it feels too similar to KB No Change. Now look, I'm right here.
A little bit.
I'm right there though on his feelings towards this song because like the song is good, right?
Yeah.
But how I can hear The Truth, I can hear KB also.
Yeah.
Like so to me, it's like right in the vein of like, you know, other successful Christian hip hop artists, which is kind of a good thing, because it shows that he's got the talent, he's got the skill, he's got the right machine behind him, like to produce good music, that can definitely like make radio airwaves and get some respect.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he should keep evolving, keep growing to find his definitive sound. A definitive sound, make a definitive statement that can be your fingerprint on the industry, because I don't feel like you have a fingerprint yet. But when it comes to the technicality of it, strong. I give it a 3.5, 3.8. I give it a 3.8.
Cool.
I like the way the song made me feel. It kind of I would like add it to my workout playlist. It's one of those songs. I like the lyrics, the message behind it. It's funny how you said Nike and Adidas in there, because I picture it on like a Nike commercial, something like that. I'll give it a 4.
Okay. Cool. We are almost done, and then we're going to announce the winner who gets the $10 for $10 Tuesday. All right, this next one is Leland Philpott, Third Rock from the Sun, Trap Hip Hop Remix. All right, so we're going to play that right now. Let me let them know that. If you're not watching live when we critique your music, please make sure you share it on the replay. If we give a good critique, then, cut it up. A lot of people have been doing that. Cut it up. Tag us on social media. All of our tags are on there, so tag us individually on Instagram or whatever you do. So here we go.
Reaction.
I'm good.
Sightings. I'm on the line with Jennifer, who claims to have actually met aliens.
Yes. That's it.
I like his energy.
All right, leave him, Phil Pot. He actually made a song that went viral from WandaVision, and that track went viral. So now I guess that's what he's doing now, making the remixes and trying to make them go viral. The beat was cool. Clean your room, bro. I couldn't keep my eyes on off the dirty room, and then you're hitting your speakers look like they were about to fall. So I get anxiety when I see expensive studio equipment about to fall. But it was dope. I mean, it was a cool trap remix. So I like it, but it didn't hit the same way as your last one. That WandaVision one was ridiculous. We actually have that playing on the intro to Into the West Comics. You can check that out every Thursday right here on Gorilla Cross. It was cool, man. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I mean, I like it was a cool vibe, but the video, I think you're trying to recreate what went viral and make something else to go viral in a different way. Don't try to recreate, because I don't think the same thing is gonna go viral. You doing it twice, and to me, that's what it looked like with the same energy you're doing, the same camera angle and everything. The thing that went viral, I think that was totally organic.
I want to see that one. I never saw it.
And you want me to play it now?
Yeah, play it now. Yeah.
All
Just to get a vibe.
Let me see.
But yeah, that viral is a trap. Going viral is a trap, because you go viral one time and you're like, I gotta figure out how to recreate this. You feel the pressure to keep doing it.
I'm going to play that one. Here it goes.
Oh, I'm done, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get me some coffee. Call it a day, man.
So this was organic. This is something that...
Yeah, I like it way better.
And it was timed right when that WandaVision song came out. If you guys watch WandaVision. So the timing was perfect and everything for it to go viral. Why you got toilet paper up there, though, bro?
Yeah, this is definitely more organic.
Killed Sparky too.
So, I mean, that went viral. I mean, it got a lot of hits. This one right here is up to 123,000. Plus, it's on other channels that were sharing it that had maybe more than that. So, watching that, knowing what he did with that, I feel like he tried to recreate a viral hit. So, It just, and it didn't do it for me. It wasn't timed out or anything like that. So that's why I give it a 3.
I will say I've never heard anything like it before. I liked it. What threw me off though was watching you dance and stuff. But I love your energy. I don't know if you have a TikTok or anything, but you should make one because that'd be dope. You'd probably go viral on there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Making your own original stuff. You know that's pretty dope.
All right. What do you give it?
I would give it a 3.
Okay. And what'd you give it? You have any critique?
Nah, I don't even really know what number to give it. Now, I will say this: keep doing it because I feel like you have something there, but not everything is gonna be the WandaVision. You know.
Yeah.
So if you do create a beat that's not the same in regards to the oomph that you had with that Wanda, then you're not gonna make us feel it. Through your dancing and your hypeness and everything like that. But yeah, keep doing the remixes though, because you definitely have something there. But this one that you just sent today, it definitely wasn't it.
Yeah.
But now the lighting
still cool.
I would say I think it was it. I really think it was dope, honestly. But like I said, the dancing threw me off. I think a video of you.
But he tried to recreate the original, how he was dancing and doing all that stuff. We got cut off on Facebook as always, so hopefully you guys did switch over to YouTube. I'm putting the Facebook back on for a second, but yeah, I mean, I think that's what threw me off is because I had seen the first one already, and I feel like he just tried to do the same thing, and I wasn't feeling that. So do something totally different if you want things to go viral. Do something totally different in a different place. Or
so is he taking a song that's already done and just remixing it?
Yeah, making
it would
making
be cool
a trap
if you
mix.
played the original song and then cut it and then put yours. That would be really dope too.
Now there's nothing wrong with creating your be your brand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what he's trying to create, his brand of what people could expect from him.
Yeah,
that's cool, but it's not always going to be the same vibe. Now the lighting is way better in this one. You can see since the other one went so well, he beefed it up in regards to
move the toilet paper away and all that.
Absolutely. So yeah, I give it a 3.
Yeah.
I give it a 3. But keep doing it because
you could tell you love creating music and doing what you're doing. So don't stop. Keep doing it.
All right, we got one more track to play, and then we are out of here, folks. I'm going to let these people go to sleep. The interview was so good, man. We couldn't stop it.
Nah,
so we had to keep going. So
but it is almost midnight. Look at me.
Dang, man. It's 11:20. It's almost 11. It's almost 11:30.
Look, she on the same.
Quan doesn't sleep, y'all.
Quan
is always working.
I changed my entire schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I quit. I already told you I quit. Lyft.
Oh, what?
Come on.
What?
Exactly. All right, this is Melanin Queen featuring Weeze the Satellite Kid and Lou is from King Cross right here. Speak Life Radio.
Girl, you got it. Girl, you got it.
Yeah. Everybody, is that like a recycled sample?
A female artist or a male?
No, King
Melanin
Cross.
Queen? Okay, King Cross is one.
You really excited. Ain't so silent. Girl, you got it. Ain't no doubt about it.
That's somebody's wife.
Lord knows I love
Gotta be.
Glad I got it. Girl, you got it. Melanin poppin'. Beauty exotic. Ain't so silent. Girl, you got it. Ain't no doubt about it. Lord knows I love it. Glad I got it. She got the vibe, the time, the heart, the mind. I got her presence divine. We've been through the smiles, the tears, the truth, the lies. Like God created our bond. I mean, she slide for real. Like me in the field, and she right there by my side. I look in her eyes and see the beauty that's inside. I'm attracted to her mind and her heart. Plus her skin, a work of art. She must mean a lot to God. I go to war, love it loud, we survive. I love you more. I'm just to hold you down, baby. Do what I was still here, baby. Promise that God gave me. Do anything for my little baby. I'm ready to hold you down, baby. Do it, I was still here, baby. You the promise that God gave me. Do anything for my little baby. It's her vibe for me. The look in her eyes for me. She is a god to me. I'm moving at God's speed. Girl, you got it. Melanin poppin'. Beauty exotic. Ain't so silent. Girl, you got it. Ain't no doubt about it. Lord knows I love it. I'm glad I got it. Girl, you got it. Melanin poppin'. Beauty exotic.
Ain't so silent. Girl, you got it. Ain't no doubt about it. Lord knows I love it. Glad I got it. Told you I got next. Nothing like your ex. No cap out on flex. Believe me, girl, you blessed. Cause there's something about you. I can't think when around you. Can't stop thinking about you.
Yeah. The eyes only say so much when the mouth is shut. Try to listen to your body language, but it ain't loud enough. I wanna touch you mentally. Tell me, can you feel that energy? I don't know a lot about science, but I know enough about chemistry. When you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world, can I lighten that load? Everyone has baggage, but it's only so much you can hold. I thank God for his craftsmanship. Tell me, have you seen yourself? I really mean seen yourself. You're a queen, now redeem yourself.
Girl, got it. Melanin poppin'. Beauty exotic. Ain't so silent.
That's Melanin Queen. King Cross right here, Speak Life Radio. T, I'm gonna let you go first. Because I almost fell asleep.
It is almost.
I don't know. I don't know.
12 o'clock.
It's almost 11:30. Stop it.
By the time we actually get in our vehicles, it will be 12 o'clock.
No.
Yeah.
But I felt like I'll go first.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's because I'm tired, because I'm really not that tired. That song was boring, and I've heard way better music from them, like way better. And I understand like Melanin Queen, but put more effort into that song if you're gonna be shouting out your ladies. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a very boring song. It almost sounded lazy to me. Like, oh, we got to do this.
It's like she was like, can you write a song about me? He's like, yeah, I got you.
Pretty
like
much.
She asked me,
that's kind of how it felt. And it just sounded like effortless. Like they didn't put a lot into it.
Where's the heart? Where's the heart?
It sounded very boring. Like we've said before, you could feel if they're feeling it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like they were feeling it. I feel like you said, they were just making a song to make it. I'm really, man, and it's because I've heard so much good stuff by them. I'm going to give it a 2.5 because I was not feeling it at all.
They definitely didn't keep my attention. I'll tell you that much. They didn't. You know, when it first started, I felt like, okay, they, you know, it sounds standard, you know, but then it kind of lost me a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely want to hear some other stuff from them though, you know. So I give it a 2.5. 2.5.
I definitely want to hear some other stuff as well. Yeah, my attention kind of got lost there, but I love the hook. The hook's dope. I would give it a 3.
All right. There we go. Listen, man, what was the best song of the night? Who we giving $10 to? What's your choice?
So I feel like there was a lot of songs that sounded better than this one that I really liked.
Okay.
I really like J.O.'s. Okay. I really liked his. I like this voice. I like his energy. I like his confidence. Yeah. Now there was other songs I felt that was better produced, you know, had
better mixed, and
better
stuff
mixed,
like that,
had a better, you know, package. But he's standing out to me. Do I think that song is a radio hit? No, not at all. But it's something about
you'll listen to that again.
Yeah, it's something about it was something about his aggression, his confidence. It's like I really want to hear him on another beat. So I think he was the most impactful to me. Okay. So I gotta give it to him.
All right. Who do you think, Serena?
Can you go?
No, I want you to go.
Oh Lord, I forgot the names. I'm trying to look at the comments. Which one did I give the 5 to? That was
How many 5s did you give?
I gave 1 5.
Nah, you gave about like 3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
Which she gave 3, but she definitely gave high ratings where they were like 4.5s right away.
Right.
With C. Duffel, I think you gave him a 4.5.
Right.
Jericho, he was the one with the country sounded song.
Right. And I like to do that sang too. The brother that sang, he was good.
Zay Small
or Sunny
Nights.
Sunny Nights. Yeah, I like that guy.
Which one was that?
The one.
Was he the one with the falsetto?
With the falsetto. That could have been mixed a little better.
No, that was Zay. I think that was Zay Small.
So
you and I are both like.
Which one stood out to you the most?
That's Zay Small. Downtime.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. We listened to a lot of artists.
We did. We had a lot. We had a lot tonight.
So I'm basing it on who kind of stood out, who's kind of still stuck in my brain right now. So those are the 2 for me. Who's still stuck in your brain? Without looking at the comments.
I gotta give it to Zay. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Zay
Small. All right, man. We're gonna need a tiebreaker because I actually liked. I'm gonna go with J.O. also, because out of all the songs we had, nothing was a perfect song because there was either mixing issues or format issues or whatever. The J.O. song definitely had me going the whole time. I would have picked Shy Moye, but there was just those two things that I didn't like in that song. That, like I said, man, if it's not out yet, please fix certain things on there. If you want to call me and get some advice on that, you could do that. But I'm going to go with J.O. too, so we have someone to give the money to, because that was one of my favorite songs for sure of the night. I think that kept my attention the most throughout the whole song. Like, I'm listening to every lyric he said because I wanted to keep going. But, yeah, man. Listen, man, long show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and stayed with us throughout the night. Please watch the replay, share the replay of the Aaron Cole interview. Hopefully we'll have his pops on next week. I'm tired, man. I'm tired now. I'm feeling it now.
Not gonna lie.
I'm feeling it now.
J.O., make another song with another beat, man. I really want to hear you another beat.
He has a lot of dope music, man. I'll share it with you. I'll definitely share it with you. But listen, man, this has been Speak Life Radio. Download the app. Tune in every Tuesday, 8 p.m. West Coast time. Every Friday, 2 p.m. West Coast time, right here on Gorilla Cross Radio, man. We appreciate all of you for coming through. For Simply T, man, appreciate you being here again. I'll let you go earlier next time. I don't want this to be like, man, I can't go, because last time you kept me for 3 hours and 11 minutes and 33 seconds. Serena, appreciated getting that fresh voice in here. Yeah, for them, I'm Qual 59, and we are out.